So as our session started last week, the village was hit by a second wave of barbarians. As we're en route to intercede the invaders, we encountered an Arakora that joined the fray along with us. We quickly realized they were targeting the children of the town. As we defeated the berserkers and their Tefling leader, a summoned water weird escaped. We searched the Tefling conjurer and found an expelled scroll of an ancient summoning ritual. We took a short rest as we watched an unnatural storm approaching. The water levels increased and lightning flashed. Bon?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Bon flew towards the storm as the rest of us rode towards it. As we rode past several fishermen corpses, we encountered a group of water weirds accompanied by a water elemental. After fierce battle, we were victorious and the storm dissipated. We returned back to the village and they offered up a house for us. And we spoke to the soon-to-be magic shop, or magic supplier shop.
Thanks for the recap.
The end.
Right. And we got some names of, obviously, the council members as well. Which are probably likely important for you when you do come across.
Yeah, I think you have them: Griselda, Copperrot, Virgin Has, Yoram, Marigold, Brightshine, and Valdi Estepar. That'll you have that on it.
They're the council members for the reconstruction of the city. Alright, as happy thanks for the recap, as we'll move back towards Rin for a recap next week.
Cool.
Alright, we'll jump back in.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta find the map though.
I'm just waiting to spawn in. It's okay.
I gotta make sure it's the right map because there's two maps.
Hmm?
There's two maps of the same map. Alright. As the day. Let's go, sorry?
No, yep, you got the right one. Good job. That's all.
Yeah, there's a lot of maps. Alright. So, the day of, as Zazie, you wake up, obviously, in comfort of many others seeing fit. Your kind and your stature doesn't deserve to live and room in a shack, as you obviously see fit to showcase that, as you didn't sleep the night with the rest of them. So the rest of you do wake up the next morning, seeing food is being cooked and prepared for you as you see fit to take as you please at the town square, as there's obviously kind of a list of people waiting for their stew. But you can see there's food for sale and stuff like that, like breads and cheeses and fishes and such. But you do obviously see a council member coming to an agreement, and as they're talking upon the morning, as one of them begins to kind of flag down one of you individuals. As you could roll perception, see who gets flagged down. The highest perception will get flagged down. So ideally you want less perception if you don't want RP.
Oh geez, I need to get my character sheet out actually. Let's see.
They changed everything. It's always updated.
So perception? Hold on.
Alright, Mercy, you're the guinea pig.
Oh jeez.
As you are being flagged down by one of the actual council members, Marigold, Brightshine, as she's like, "Over here! Here, Dentra! Here!" She waves her hand.
So I walk over to her.
She's like,
hello?
As you do see the council, hello, as they're all kind of greeting each other. As you can see, Griselda, Sergeant, as everybody here. She's like, "We're happy to see you still here. We thought you would have already left. Seeming fit what happened yesterday, and I thought potentially we scared some potential adventurers. We didn't really think that would come upon our hands, but thankfully enough that you've come here to help us out. If it wasn't for you, I don't think we would have been able to withstand the barrages of the whatever they were. The water elementals, the strange horses. I'm not too sure much about who they were, but thanks to you, you've kind of helped us push back from whatever seeming fit claims this place.
Well, it's nothing we haven't handled before, so no problem helping out here. But I did actually want to talk to you, Marigold, about the things we saw, and maybe you can help shed some light on some of the things we've seen.
Sure, we're open ears to such. I've seen a lot of battle in my day, and maybe I know a bit or two.
Well, yes, would of course appreciate your input as well, Sergeant. But I wanted to ask the priest here specifically about some of the symbols we saw on the creatures and the one that summoned those beasts. We saw both these lightning symbols and a trident. Do you know if these have any religious significance?
What did you say again? A trident and a lightning bolt?
Yeah, like three parallel lightning bolts, and I think I'll still have the sketch of it I made like way back in the day. I can show out, and yeah, this trident like symbol as well.
Not too sure about the trident, but the lightning bolts is an indication of the god of Talos.
Yes, I had gathered that much from our previous journeys. We ran into some half orcs that seemed to be worshiping Talos out in the woods closer to Neverwinter. Um, and I thought it particularly strange that these people who attacked the city here bore the same symbol.
I have no idea why they would come here. There's nothing here but a lost, forgotten city. Depending if we don't know anything about this city that predates 200 years ago, and I have no idea why they're coming here.
Yes, and you don't have any clue about this trident symbol? Do you know who might, or where we could find out more about this?
Well, you could potentially check out the tower. There's a great wizard in there, but he tends to be rather picky with who he conversates with. But I was honestly going to ask you if you were up for another mission at hand. This one would be quite a dire one indeed, as it would help us push a little bit more income towards rebuilding this place. Of course, it would be towards your benefit, of course. We would happily pay you for this mission at hand.
Finally.
Yeah, that's good to hear. I know some of our party have been antsy to be compensated for the considerable
You're risking
amount of
your lives,
spending.
indeed. We can't afford much huge wages, but we can afford what we can. Depending if you're interested in the mission, we can explain the details and further. Sergeant here has a little bit more insight upon the mission at hand. The mission's not that important, honestly, but seeming fit it is important to rebuild our city, and I am hired for that, of course. Well, you'll be taking it upon a mission to, well, don't get me wrong. You'll be working with one of the town residents, a gnome named Pincherwit Wiggle Wolf. She's a expert goater, if anything. But these are not supposedly normal goats, supposedly she has mentioned. We need these goats to be head towards Phandalin, but 20 miles from here. They're excellent producers, supposedly, of milk, meat, and even highly prized hair. Supposedly make some, I don't know, tinsel or something. Not too sure, but from what I've been told, is a very lucrative profit, and we could use it to obviously broker a deal with Bothan's provisions, of course. I'm assuming we've heard rumors that some of you have come from Phandalin with a dragon problem in the past.
Yes, I and another one of our party were both spent some time in Phandalin, so we're quite familiar with the path. We traveled down that path to get here.
Well, this would highly profit the town of obviously of the city, Leylon, of course. And if you can manage to safeguard these goats without any of them dying, it is kind of a dangerous route. As we highly suggest you not taking the main route, going through the forest and grassland if possible, as it would be too, obvious for any poachers to take it down. Taking more of the longer routes would be a little bit more safer, as well as the goats would have a little bit more sway on following pursuit with some, food. I'm assuming goats are rather, goats. But Pinchwint's not a fighter. She is a high priority as well, not to get her killed. She's really wise with these goats. But if you can potentially make that travel ordeal, may take you 2 days to get across the lands. It may take you a little bit longer, as the goats tend to be, a little bit rascals indeed. But I wouldn't know because I'm not doing this job. But there's, of course, some dangers along there, and we could use some good guardsmen to protect them. I know it doesn't sound like a real job, honestly, but a little goes a long way, like I say. We're willing to pay you 100 gold pieces each, as how many people you have with you. You'll get handsomely paid for your job. And of course, you can obviously sightsee Phandalin, see fit, maybe reconnect with some old pals or friends, maybe. But in the meantime, that's all we can offer you for now. But it'd be a really godsend if you could help us out for sure. As Marigold agrees, as you can tell the other two are no longer there. They left the conversation, not interested. That's like, hey, put that hammer down!
Thank you for telling me about this, and I can't say that I speak for the group, but I will take it back to them, and we'll let you know
as soon as
what the
possible.
decision
As peak daylight is key here. If it's not too hard to ask, but you can take your time if need be. But the longer we wait, the harder it's going to be here.
We'll discuss it over breakfast.
And she's like, well, may Lathander bless you. As she sees fit to head back to Lathander's shrine.
I'll head back to our little group and fill them in on all of this.
I'm assuming Zassy has joined your huddle, or does Zassy stay in the Lathander shrine?
No.
This is my new home, bitches.
He just doesn't believe in sleeping in the
This my
orphan and have the roof.
Nobody can take my cot away from me.
Like strap it to your back on the way out.
So they said they'd pay 100 each.
100 each.
100 each, yeah.
To protect some goats.
That includes
and
Steve?
I know.
My nose twitches. At least it pays well.
Well,
I've never been
I
a
think
chef before, but I'll try it.
I think it also gives us an opportunity to do some more digging. Since back at that inn, we saw people with both the lightning, the Talos symbols, and this trident. You know, we might want to revisit talking to those people again. And it's at least on the way back.
Yeah, after seeing this place, might be good to go back to Phandalin and pick up some supplies.
They don't have a whole lot
That's
there either.
Oh, it's been a couple weeks. Maybe they do now.
Well, you don't know. Yeah, Bond is probably gonna stay relatively silent throughout most of this, considering he hasn't been to. It was Phandalin is the name of the city.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The
just
He
city's
hasn't been there
generous.
before.
Hamlet's more likely. Like, city is way too generous.
It's like a town. It has a population of maybe 100 people or 150 at max.
Well, he wouldn't know. He's never been there.
Currently, this town
So,
was
like,
once big and prosperous, but now it houses only 30 to 40 people. And they're all rebuilding this place.
yeah.
And maybe it gives you a chance to check in with your contacts. I know they directed us here, but is there anyone here that you've been able to talk to?
see if we can figure that out. I'm still new with this group, so I'm not quite sure how much they're willing to reveal.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I'll see what we can do when we get back to Phandalin.
Works for me.
Yeah. Say we go get some breakfast now.
One thing I would suggest, I think we should tell them that we're going to take the main route when we leave here. And then when we get on the side,
They advised you
Yeah,
from taking the routes.
exactly, they advised us not to take the main route. But I'd say we tell them that we're going to take the main route, and then when we get out of sight, we veer off into the grasslands. Because I wouldn't be surprised if there's somebody.
Oh, you think they have a spy?
Yeah, any good amount of people who are going to try to ambush people on the road, gotta have somebody in town to give them a heads up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Do you think it's a spy, or is there a person on the council you don't trust?
Oh, I have no idea. I just know
Yeah.
from,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being cautious. I mean, since I'm able to fly, I can probably, at least throughout the day, protect us from any sort of ambushes that aren't
It's up to you if you want to
exceedingly
fly
obvious.
continuously, because if you do fly continuously for 8 hours, your character will be tired.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Not like constantly, but like
I think
yeah.
between you and Happy, you could probably split the scouting duties.
Yeah. Take shifts and whatnot. I mean, yeah, we have different skills, but we can achieve the same thing.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with being cautious. I just wanted to get a sense, Zazzy, if you had an intuition for.
No,
You
no,
know.
it's just what I would do if I was trying to hold people up on the road.
Yeah. if it were me.
Good
That's
to
not
know.
suspicious
Yeah,
at all.
hypothetically.
Yeah, back in the day when I used to rob roadmen. That's pretty easy, actually. But sure, I mean, we can try and take some potential spies off our trail. I mean, do you think the people would believe us? Because, I mean, we are a ragtag group of relatively strong people, so they can just view us as being overconfident or boastful.
I'm pretty
They've seen us,
persuasive.
survive
Yeah.
quite a few battles here, so yeah, they probably think that we're a.
I'm a pretty big deal.
Yeah, just listen to me. I'll tell you. I killed a dragon.
You killed a oh yeah. Though I don't really know how much Bond knows about your guys' previous adventures. You guys haven't really talked. In terms of as a total group that I've been in, the only things that I've been informed about are loosely the different symbols, like the trident and the lightning. But I don't know much about you guys, to be honest. I also don't know much about you guys, so like it's in character.
I love it.
Well, like you said, only 2 of the people are still here from when they killed the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
A
Yeah.
couple of them retired.
I mean, we'll have plenty of time for small talk along the way. I'm just.
Yeah, we got a whole trip to Phandalin ahead of us to catch up.
Okay.
All right, yeah. So I agree. Let's get breakfast.
Yeah, let's get something to eat. I'm starving.
Alright, you do see, obviously, the free food given right now is this cabbage stew. Besides that, you can obviously fetch yourself other things around the corner with a couple shekels here and there, some bread, cheeses, whatever not. But if you just want free food, there is a cabbage soup. It is a mixture of different vegetables, no meat inside of it.
Oh, phooey.
Right up Zazi's alley.
Zazie.
Oh, that's fair, actually.
Cabbage.
Yeah, there's like 2 rabbits on this team, aren't there?
Yep.
I think the
I'm
other
a
one
hare.
likes. Yeah, he eats meat though. The other one.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'll
So,
eat
how
it.
metal. I mean, I'm a
Well,
bird man, so
Smoke
like,
enough cigars that all taste the same.
You're licking
That's
your lips at them. Once you look down, I'm taking your eyes.
though I don't know if a Bond would be strictly carnivore, but
Hey, you don't have to be. I've seen some birds who
Yeah.
just eat seeds.
that's
There's
fair.
lots of
Actually,
places to get fish here.
that's fair. Yeah, we are next to an.
Yeah, he just
Lake.
opens his gullet and just takes the whole fish down with the bones and everything. Oh,
Oh yeah, I mean,
it's like
I
a
do a bird
pelican,
soup.
basically. You're a pelican.
Yeah, see me die from the
I'll
air
save
and
it for
whatnot. Yeah,
later.
and like put it
Funny
in
if
a
you-
wriggling sack.
I believe eagles and
My next-
falcons go
My next adventure,
fishing.
I'm making a pelican.
Yeah, there are some
Alright.
eagles and whatnot that hunt on the surface of the water.
Like I'm gonna
If I
turn
pick a
into.
pelican as
Mhm.
my next character, Red can.
Yeah, you can skin it.
Be a
You
big
can be a
hole.
pelican. You're an air coke or a pelican body.
Yeah.
You
Well, I
can
mean,
skin
I grew up
anything,
I grew up in forested
What-
areas, so
Sorry?
Can his gullet be a bag of holding, though?
No, sadly.
for one fish, yes. I refer to
Keep throwing it in my mouth.
It goes to your weight, sadly. You have to
Dang,
you have
and
to-
I'm almost encumbered. Jeez. I mean, you guys
You could
have
keep
a
stuff
bag of
in your
holding.
in your mouth, I guess, if you want.
I'm just gonna hold
Do
like a
not-
dagger or something pointing out so I can like spear fish.
It's like extra.
Who needs this healing potion?
Open my mouth.
Like, I don't
bitch.
need this. Like throw it behind. Anyway, we gotta go. We're wasting time. I'm just gonna get a bowl of cabbage too.
Yeah.
You
Unfortunately.
haven't even talked to the council yet, so you still have to talk to them to kind of confirm it, since
Oh yeah.
you haven't really
Yeah.
You guys can
specified.
do that.
I'll go back over and
Yeah.
find whoever's
They seem to
You
like
closest.
see
happy.
the sergeant now only, as the rest of them have left. Oh, you came
Okay.
back.
Oh. Yes. We were going to take on the mission to shepherd these goats to Phandalin,
Aye,
and
and you'll have to shepherd the gnome as well, but don't tell it from my words. She can be a little bit of antsy.
yes. And where can we find Pincher?
She should be at the. She kind of points around the market. Over there, she's at the pen right there, feeding her goats. She's got 5 of them.
And I think we're going to try and take the main road. I know you said it was dangerous, but we
It'll
feel
take
pretty
you longer,
confident.
twice as long to get through the main road.
Really?
Oh, at least 7 days worth.
Well, we'll find the best route and try to get there as quick as we can. But we're not worried about anything on the road. We've been through nothing we can't handle there.
Can I look around and see if anybody's listening in?
And there are people listening, but they're more like kind of like typical
Yeah.
folks.
Okay.
That you can
We
hold.
obviously spying.
Yeah, they're like, because they've never seen like heroes like you. You guys are decked out. You guys are like considered folk
Yeah, we're
heroes.
pretty big deals.
Well, and
And they don't really see
rabbits and
Aarakocras
bird
or
people.
Haragons very often. They're very rare.
Mm-hmm.
So Aarakocras
Mercy
tend
is
to
the-
leave. They live with the tribe, and Haragons are, well, they don't
Mhm.
really come from this world.
Only human.
Boo.
As well, obviously, look at Rin. He looks like an elf, but they don't really actually know what
Yeah.
kind of species of elf he is.
Yeah.
It's kind of racist, but it's true.
Yeah, I mean Shadowfell.
Oh,
is a
them
little
elves look the
pale.
same.
Is that elf
As long as you're not a drow, they're like, no, get the fuck out of here.
All right.
All right. So he begins to introduce you to her. She looks at you. This is Mercy, and this is Pitchwit. Pleasure to meet you. She gives her a little handshake of a 3-foot gnome.
Mercy will reach down.
She grabs your
It's
finger.
not that tall, but
Gives you a big
taller than
squeeze.
that.
It's almost you feel like your muscles tense up. Well, these are my goats. Each of them have a name. I won't tell you until you befriend them all, of course. I'll have to learn you eventually. We're traveling together. I am no fighter, of course. I am a herder. I'm an expert of indeed. And these goats are my prized possessions, of course. Hoping none of them die along the way. I'm hoping you adventurers are well experienced, of course. And no eating of them, of course, indeed. These are highly trained. But if
I
I'm...
thumbs, I'd snap.
Sorry?
Sorry, go ahead.
But, of course, if you manage to get them safely to Phandalin, I will be providing you with such hospitality of some milk from the udders. The prize is delightful indeed. Things are very expensive to buy, at least for a nice jar full of it. It's at least fetches for a gold piece.
Well, that sounds lovely, and we've got quite a bit of experience, so I'm sure
What
we'll
kind
be
of
able to.
experience? Let me see your resume.
Well,
She kind of looks
we've
around you and waddles behind you, looking up and down, making sure she kind of like rotates. Well,
we've killed several pretty terrifying monsters. We killed a giant boar
a boar,
that
you
was made
say?
out of lightning.
Lightning? I've
And
never heard of such a creature like that. That must have been a dream, if anything.
well, considering how many of our party got seriously injured in that fight, I can tell you it definitely wasn't. And we actually killed a dragon as well.
A dragon? And you're doing a job like this? You must be on hard times.
Well, I just like to help, so no problems for me.
I would think a dragon slayer would be retired in a castle far away. Interesting. And are they the rest of the crew from the dragon slaying team? They don't look much of a dragon slaying. A bunch of rabbits.
At least one of the rabbits helped us kill the dragon.
I see. I'm assuming the rest died in a terrible battle.
Well, the rest of the team, like you said, went off to retire to some castles. So,
Wow, they're smart. Indeed, indeed. Not saying you're not smart. I'm obviously just suggesting it. You might still have
let's just
much
say I have.
adventuring life ahead of you than they did. They might have burned and rather maybe were handicapped. I don't know. I'm just suggesting it.
Let's just say I have different priorities than them. That's all.
So are you the leader and the voice of this group then, it seems fit? They don't seem to be talking. They're eating some soup that must have been, as she whispers here, it must have been a few days old.
I would say that I'm the friendliest of the group, not the leader.
That's fair.
I mean, we don't really have, like, a leader. We're just kind of a ragtag team of people.
I wasn't talking to you.
Hey, I'm just... Okay. I'm sorry. Try to, like, sniffle a little bit. One single tear goes down his cheek. I'm
He's a
sorry.
crybaby. I didn't know he was going to get so offensive. How long has he been with the group?
He is a bit new, but, did well for himself in battle, protecting the city
Well,
from the
keep
attack
eyes on
yesterday.
him. I heard Aarakocras love meat, and my sheep are very prized. I do not wish to be carried off in a flock distance and dropped eventually on the ground and likely snap its neck or such. I heard tragic stories of Aarakocras. They usually live in the mountains.
between you and me, I think the rabbits in our group have more to worry about than the goats.
Aren't that rabbits are vegetarians?
Oh no, I meant from they have more to worry about from the Aarakocra than the goats do.
Oh, he's rather intrigued about them. Yeah, I guess it's supposedly they got much more fat around the belly. She looks
Can't stand
directly at
infected.
Happy. Happy's got a little bit of a gut.
You
Well,
don't have to
I'm
worry. I'm in this for the gold, so your goats will not be harmed during this process. If anything, I'll be helping, considering I can scout around while we're walking. I'm very useful.
And your feathers are very priceful too. Would you ever fetch to sell some of them?
We'll see,
Billy,
I guess.
how
I
much are
take
they
very
worth?
much pride in my feathers, not like unfurl my wings and like be super dramatic, like poof.
And the cool
I
thing
take great pride in my feathers.
I guess the good thing is like you don't need a spell component. You have him. A feather fall for days. Zazzy's probably gonna just take a couple.
You can try. You can pickpocket me.
Oh, I already have.
He's like, don't kill
Good.
anymore.
I'm almost encumbered. Take my stuff, please. Hey,
Right.
you want a hunting trap? I'll give that to you.
All right. Let's go. Eat your food and let's go. And she gets the goats. They have like leashes around them, and she has them wrapped around her hands. As she uses kind of like a stick to wiggle in their faces, as it has nothing on them, almost luring them, but they're kind of used to it as they hear it cling, 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 as they start going into uniform and start moving.
There's like a bell on the end of this?
No bell. It's just it's just kind of a lure, like almost it's like just a long line with kind of a string to it, as they can just kind of like their eyes are visualizing it as they're following.
Interesting. Okay, that's fair.
And how many are there?
5, and they're
There's
pretty.
5,
They're large goats. They're not like they're kind of plump and around them.
They're just
I
goats.
wonder if I could
Across the
ride
line.
one.
So considerably, they're medium sized to you guys. They're like the same size as you, except for
If
more
she's-
plump.
If she's not paying
Actually, I'm
attention,
small, but
Zazie
whatever.
climbs up on the back of one of them.
As the animal kicks you off, it doesn't let you.
Jeez, yeah. Did you
Come
not hear
on.
him
They
about
are-
having to befriend
They're
these goats?
not. You got to befriend them first, and you got to know their name. She said, they're not. They're typical kind of spoiled. They're almost like poodles if you think about it.
Do they have like any sort of name tag
They
on
have
them?
names, but their names are not on name tag or anything like that. She said you'll have to
Okay.
learn their names until you get to know them. If you
Interesting.
want to. That's the only way you'll understand their real name.
I know these goats are very intriguing. I'm definitely gonna learn all their names.
All right. As you guys obviously head out, and what's your marching order? Who's taking the lead and who's taking the back?
I'll take the lead.
I think I'll take the back actually.
Maybe I'll just be next to the goats.
You're
Just
like,
talking to them in Gnomish. Excuse me, sir. You're really soft.
what was it?
Oh, what they name it? That makes sense.
This makes noises too. All right. Who's taking group
Yeah,
lead? Roll perception survival, please. Or if you're helping each other, you can, if you see fit. Depending if there's 2 group leads. Not too sure, but usually there's always one. All right, Happy, you're taking them both of them as you are taking the lead with your one eye and your half your ear. Or I see you have 2 eyes. What half yours? 1 ear, sorry. I keep forgetting you have an eye patch. I feel like you have an eye patch for some reason.
Well, I do wear an eye patch just to hide the eye. The eye itself is fairly disfigured.
You can't see out of it, I'm assuming.
No, I can use it.
Oh.
It's just that it looks bad, so I keep it hidden.
That makes sense.
21 perception. You obviously see the road is clear as you're. I'm assuming you're heading to the road, like as you said, or are you taking the?
Yeah, I think we're doing the road for the first bit, then veering off into the.
So how far are you going to go? To the road?
Is everyone aware of that plan?
Well, the NPC you hired, that's what you've told her.
Yeah.
No, I mean, did we discuss? Well, I'm pretty sure we discussed it with the group, right? Everyone was there and we're like, hey, let's do this.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll probably do half the day on the main road, then veer into off the trail?
Yeah,
Mhm.
probably keeping an eye behind us to make sure nobody's lagging behind trailing.
Mhm.
You do see people all across you on the high road. It's always used. High road's very
Do
popular. You can see wagons and horses and
Mhm.
carriages and riders and knights and such as they pass you by.
Yeah. Do we have a map?
Yep, I'll give you the map here. Give me 1 second. Boop. I've already moved you 5 feet. 5 feet. Every hex is 5 miles.
Okay, I see. 5 miles. Okay. I see. Party flag. Okay. So we're going there.
Yeah, but you're taking the road right now, currently.
Okay.
And then the dotted lines are trails.
Okay.
So it's almost right about here that we're going to cut off, is it?
So basically, in an entire day, you can move 20 miles until you're kind of. You can move more beyond that, but ideally, if you move beyond that, it's exhaustions and checks and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So you move 10
Inter-
miles in total, as you obviously the day passes you on, the morning eventually flies by as you arrive to the afternoon, as the sun dwindling is still out in the sky with clouds overhead. As you can tell, it's kind of a sunny, cloudy day. The temperature is kind of early spring. It's kind of got like a breeze, probably like
Mhm.
70 Fahrenheit weather kind of around. As she's like, well, oh, we taking the road still? I would think honestly, she's just like, we must stop for a second. My goats need food. And she stops on the side of the road for a rest as they start to eat the grass.
Okay.
Yeah, I think about this is about a good time to head out across the grasslands.
Mhm.
Grasslands?
Definitely want to be.
Didn't you just say road?
We changed our minds.
I'm sure it'll be no problem to you, considering we've got goats in tow. They seem to enjoy the grass.
Well, we could have started it with earlier. Didn't the captain say that? The sergeant?
I think they misunderstood.
Rather confused at this point.
That's okay. We got it. We're here. You're gonna be good.
Of course. We're the heroes.
Before we veer off the road, though, I'm going to cast. Oh, not that one. Sorry, I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace. So there's no sign of us where we left the road.
Alright, so you wait an hour as the goats full up, as they're hungry, as goats are usually.
Mhm.
As you take your respite, as you begin to head out again. As she follows with her goats, as they begin to track across the road as you rear right, I'm guessing this way.
Yeah.
Into the grass as you move another 5 miles in the grass. During at the point as you begin to go, I'd like everybody roll a perception check. So it's really cloudy, but it's not obviously ascertaining the light, but it is going slowly into the evening at this point, past 5 o'clock. As the
Jeez.
highest perception can see this, but obviously the second perception can also see this, as the
I can't
DC
touch
was
26.
the DC was a 20. As you do
Jeez.
see something obviously shadowing pretty far up high. Hard to say, maybe 100 feet or more. As it swoops, as nobody else sees this, as you see these large shadows. As the rest of you eventually see those shadows, but you don't see the creature. But the high perceptions do see the creature. As you see a pair of these big creatures flying overhead. As they look like they were hungry for a snack. But seeing that there was a rather large crew, they found themselves rather not intrigued to attempt it, but maybe another day. As what you see are these two creatures flying as a pair.
Ah,
Nice.
Wow. Ooh. My people. Huh.
how close they get? You said they kind of like
They were
checked
100
us
feet
out
and then they
flew
kind of
away.
flew away. They swapped away as they saw a large crowd. But for those that had a low perception, you could see a big shadow. As you look quickly up, you're like, what was that? As you don't see it anymore.
Look, group, that was a wyvern, and we should be careful where we camp. Maybe someplace with any kind of cover, tree cover, something.
Yeah, that's a
Mhm.
good idea.
I can try and fly up, see if I can see anything like that. Something like maybe some sort of woods near here, some sort of valley,
There's woods.
something else along those lines.
There's no valley. There's just woods and grassland. So you're mostly in
Oh.
grassland right now. There's just grassland all around you. There's no woods for miles.
Mhm.
Wait, how close are we to like being? What time of day is it?
It's in the evening now at this point.
Okay, so we're close. It's not a bad idea. Be careful. I think there were two of them.
Ew, huh? Jeez, are wyverns a common sight around here?
I don't think wyverns are common anywhere.
They're usually common around the mountainous areas.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
We are relatively near that, but soon traveled quite a distance. Okay. I'll just go ahead and see if I can find any sort of treed off area. Just flying up and trying to see something.
you do see mostly bushes and a few straggling trees, but nothing it's very open still. There is tall grass though around the vicinity, as you see some random boulders in the distance, and maybe a small like pond.
Huh. Small pond. Okay. I'll just fly back down to the group then and see. Just say, yeah. There's really no heavily forested area around here. Just some straggling trees, but I did see a pond. Relatively near to us. Maybe we can use that to our advantage somehow.
And fresh water's always good.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for the stupid goats.
Hey, they're not stupid.
There's only
voice
5
down
of
the
them.
gnomes right
We could
there.
probably build some sort of canopy or something like that at night to cover them, couldn't we?
Yeah, that's what your job is.
To cover the
hire.
goats?
Yeah, you're supposed to
Yeah.
protect them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of lumber around here. It sounds like there's a few.
There's a lot of
scraggly bushes.
grass. That's the problem.
It's a lot of grass.
Yeah, you can use like thickets, I guess. In a sense, you could obviously cut the grass and make it and kind of bend it into rope or such.
Mm-hmm. Or like weave it.
Pretty
Something
much,
else like
yeah.
that.
You can weave it, but you can't really craft much out of it.
Yeah.
Can we-
Ren's gonna grab one of the sheep by the head and say, "Gnomish, would you like that, little buddy? Would you like a little place to
As
hide?"
you do that, as you watch it bites your shirt and starts eating it.
Hey, stop.
I told you, you have to know its name. You can't just really just touch it. You have to treat it with respect. Next time, I would do some handling next time. As they're really hungry, as they enjoy eating fabrics. It's one of the delights, with the full stomachs, of course.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there
Would
is
we
a
be able to-
handling check.
Would we be able to fit them in that tent that we have? Like, set up, pitch the tent and kind of
The
hide them
tent
in
would
there?
fit them all. It would fit all of them, but not you guys.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm
Sounds
sure
like a
that'll be
fair trade.
okay. I mean, at the end of the day, we do have a job to do, and if one of us gets carried away, I'd rather it be a very strong person than a goat.
Yeah, so I'd much rather one of you guys be carried away than one of the goats as well.
Yeah, so you won't get. You're not
Yeah.
getting. You won't be getting paid until you finish the mission. Ideally, so if you lose a
Mhm.
goat, you lose money. Ideally,
Yeah.
If you lose all your goats, you get nothing.
Interesting. So there's like a baseline amount that we're gonna get, then we get more depending on how many goats we get there.
No, you get basically the 100 gold pieces per person, but it can reduce it by a significant amount.
Okay.
So for every goat that you lose is 100 gold pieces. So you're getting each of you are getting paid 100. So it's 500 gold pieces what you're getting right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be.
And then
it
if we
could be
lost
cutting
one
it
goat,
out.
we would have to
So
split 400.
each one is gonna be 20 gold off of you, basically. If you think about it.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair.
You're
Yeah,
not gonna
I
lose 100 from one person, then the person wouldn't do it, but they would lose 20 gold pieces. That's per
Mhm.
player. That's a lot. That accumulates to 100 GP.
yeah.
Because if you wanted to
Makes
hoard your money together and buy something really cool for somebody, you could do that.
Okay. Yeah, I do kind of like the idea of putting the goats inside a tent like that, because I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, worst case scenario, them being out in the open is the worst case scenario.
Yeah, I think maybe the pond would be a good idea. Let them get some fresh water, and then we can
Mhm.
bivouac them.
Yeah, it's always just a good idea to camp around those. Sure. Can I just like point to the direction that I saw the pond?
Sure.
So like, let's go that way. There's fresh water.
Alright. So you head in that direction after a while, eventually getting there. as you're setting up camp. Tell me what you're doing as you set up camp. If you are deciding to maybe light a fire, or potentially not lighting a fire, or how would your kind of venture for everybody's jobs, I guess you assume.
No fire, no fire.
Oh yeah, definitely no fire.
What's the temperature like, Red?
It's dropped now to 60 Fahrenheit.
I would probably keep my eye in the skies as long as there's light. And then after that, I know Mercy doesn't see in the dark, so I'd cast dark vision,
Mhm.
at sunset.
Yeah, I do have my goggles of night, so I have 60 feet of dark vision.
You plop them on your head, bloop, as your eyes are like bigger than normal, like a magnifying glass.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to check out the pond and make sure that, I don't know, there's just nothing in there that's gonna like come out and eat the goats.
It's a very small pond. It would, if anything,
Fair
would
enough.
have tadpoles or frogs or such inside of it.
Mm.
And the water
Just-
isn't really obviously
Ooh, frog. I'm just
drinkable.
gonna grab one and slurp it.
You could try hunting one if you want. You could do
Oh
a
yeah,
survival check.
definitely gonna
How are
hunt
you gonna
that.
survive it? Are you using a spear? What are you trying to grab with it?
No, I mean, I have talons,
Oh,
so I'm
so
just
you're
gonna.
using your hands like old school. Okay, so you go in
Yeah.
there, you grab a small little frog, the size of probably like, I'd say, like a reasonable like a baseball size.
Mm.
Is it
Perfect.
ribbons
And
at
I'm
you?
just,
So you eat it.
I just down it.
You hear it croaking in your stomach.
I mean, I'm a bird. It's not like I have teeth. I just like turn back to them and like give them a thumbs up. Like, yeah, the frogs are good.
As you can see,
We're gonna kind of run with crooks.
you see Pinchwit obviously having the tent eventually pit up. I'm assuming by one of you guys or two of you.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a big tent. It was a
we
tent
want it to
designed
be-
for 5
yeah.
people.
yeah, it's got to be a good job. So I'd say at least 2 people need to do it.
As you start putting pins down and kind of getting rope and tying rope, and as the goats are all coming in, but should secure them. As you can see, Pidgeot kind of goes into with them. I'm not leaving my goats. I will sleep with them if I need be. You better not poo in any of these little stupid little shits. She yells at them.
Yeah. We'll take up positions outside.
Mhm.
And Zazie will
Sleep.
volunteer for this last watch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got to take like shifts and whatnot.
Correct.
If we're gonna.
Ren will take the first watch then.
Mhm.
Or if you want,
Okay.
Ren, you can go for your rest if you want. Attempt it.
Oh, I mean,
It's up
I
to you.
can. I only need
Oh
4
yeah,
hours.
because you only need 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can choose whether or not you want to do the first 2 by yourself, or you could pair with somebody just in case you feel like your eyesight's not that great.
Oh no, it's awesome. I have a +7.
You never know. You could get a
I could
bad
take-
number.
I could take at least. I mean, we can pair up for the first watch, but like I
Yeah.
should be in the earlier side just so we don't waste the confusion spell.
Yeah, that would make sense.
You got for 8 hours. Like, there's no rush. But yeah, sure. You can keep me company.
Is there any
Just in case.
spells you could cast that would help us tonight? If like you
I'll
could cast
minor
spells.
illusion.
You could cast spells now, then sleep your 4 hours and get them all back again anyway, right?
That's true. I mean, my repertoire would be darkness, dark vision, silence, and pass without a trace.
Dark Vision's concentration, I think, isn't it?
Mm,
Or it's only
Yeah,
1
it
hour,
is.
right? Last.
Yeah.
It only lasts an hour.
No, it lasts 8 hours.
8 hours of the
Yeah.
concentration, and then the.
Yeah. Here, let's see if I can.
Doesn't say concentration
It's
when
not
I look it up.
concentration. I
Yeah,
keep
there's
forgetting.
no concentration, and it just goes for 8 hours.
I forget the rest of this.
Hey Zazzy, you got any spells that could help? You are the wizard.
Oh, you have darkness. Okay, and pass with the trace.
Yeah, like I can drop darkness. That's about it. That would help us in this situation.
Mm-hmm. The
I mean,
it is possible
a
they
giant
have
ball of darkness.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
all blind as fuck.
I can't see you, you can't see me.
Well, I could see you.
Yeah, you can see me. I can see me as well.
Do you have alarm?
No, I have devil sight.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have much that can help us here. I mean, the only thing that I could cast would be light, but that's kind of counterintuitive. Actually, do we want to set up a lore? Like, we can cast light on something far away and see if it's gone by the morning, to see if they actually like saw us and attempted to do something.
Yeah, only thing is that does give them a target. I think it might be best just not to have any target at all.
Mm-hmm. And it only does
If
last
they
an hour.
find that, then they might get looking for us, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just an idea. Saying it would be kind of like, it wouldn't be like alarm, but we could at least see if they're on our trail. But yeah. That's really the only thing that I can do in terms of spells. Unless you want something to be on fire.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Who doesn't?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got.
Let's keep the fire away from the goats. I think if we just set up watch, we'll probably be fine. You know?
Yeah. Because, I mean, are we going to suffer any exhaustion if we don't sleep throughout the night?
Correct. Every hour
Like
that
at
you
all?
don't sleep, you have to roll a con save.
Okay.
So you can attempt without sleeping, but every hour that passes by without sleep of 8 hours at least will, if you fail a con save, and it does go in intervals as well. So
Yeah.
every hour it increases by 1 DC and so on.
Okay.
I'll also leave my owl up all night, keep an eye out with everybody.
Hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot.
Does your owl have a name?
Tuft.
Tuft?
Tuft. T-U-F-T.
Okay, that's kind of cute. Hi, Tuft.
He's only like
No.
4 inches long. Tiny little thing.
Oh, well, cute little bugger. Anyway, yeah, I don't have much here that can help.
Okay.
So I guess, who's on first watch? It was...
Rin.
Rin was gonna take it.
Rin's on first watch, okay.
How many watches are we
taking
taking?
the
3 or
last
4?
4, I think, right?
Yes, 4.
Okay,
Less
so I'll
likely
do-
to fall asleep.
Yeah, you can take 2-hour watches.
I'll do
I'll
3.
take second watch then.
If I short rest, do I also have to roll con
You
saves for
can't
no
short
sleep?
rest, but you take a long rest. It doesn't work that way.
No, I mean, like, I would just, like, do a short rest instead of, like, short.
It won't count. Well, the thing is, like, in our games, when we do short rest, it counts towards everybody. When you take a short rest, and then aka long rests are separate. So if you're taking a short rest,
So you have to choose before?
correct.
Right, and also short rest is only 1 hour,
It's only
right?
1 hour,
So
yes.
yeah, doesn't
okay.
not come close to getting you 8 hours of sleep.
It's not at all.
Yeah, it's like going to work on 1 hour of sleep.
No, that makes sense.
Like within a day, we play a 12-hour cycle in our campaigns, and then after 12 hours, you do need 8 hours of sleep. You can obviously postpone the 12 hours and stay awake longer if you can handle it, of course. But usually, we kind of designate a vote on the short rests and stuff like that. So you take 3 short rests in a day, but you can't take a short rest right away after you took one. So for instance, you were out of combat, and you just took a short rest 5 seconds ago, you can't do it again for another hour.
That makes sense, yeah.
We try to use all the short rests before you take a long rest.
If third watch... No one's on third watch now, so I'll just take that. And I do have my... Actually, can I, shoot. Who's on second watch?
Mercy.
Me.
Do you have dark vision?
I have it from the spell.
Yeah,
how many...
I gave it for 8 hours. Like it'll last until morning.
Okay, I was just gonna say, if no one has dark vision, I could give them my goggles. Or who would be on fourth then?
That would be Zazie.
Ozzy.
So you can honestly decide whether or not, if you're not on a watch, you can decide to sleep all the way in, or you can potentially join a watch and still get your hours in. You don't have to get directly full 8 hours, like, because you're not going to get 8 hours, you're going to get
Okay.
6 hours, but ideally, if you decide to keep a watch for at least 2 hours, if you're not a race that doesn't need, 4 hours, etc., there's a lot of races out there instead of elves, like reborns and
Yeah.
whatnot. You're fine. You still get benefit for a long rest. But of course, if you do get like attacked in the night, and for instance, none of you guys got a full night rest, then you'll have to kind of postpone it until you can.
Yeah. Okay. Shoot.
I'll get about 40, 50 feet away from the main camp.
Okay.
And that's where I'll kind of settle down. But I'll kind of do a first watch as well, just off by myself.
All right. In the meantime, where are you guys sleeping with bedrolls outside? I guess among the stars, or in the grass or the bushes or such.
Yeah, I've got a bedroll on me. Though, if I would do third watch, that'd mean, is there a minimum amount of hours you have to sleep to get the benefits of long rest?
I'd say at least 6 hours would be minimum.
Shoot.
Since we're not.
And it has to be at once.
Yeah,
It has to be a
doing-
solid 8 hours. Yeah. Or
Yeah,
solid
like
6
you
hours.
can
my
do.
apologies.
Yeah, you can do like 2 hours of light activity, which those are usually watches
Correct.
on while you're sleeping.
Yeah, we used to do it per hour, but a lot of people didn't like that, so I pushed it for 2 hours. It makes it quicker.
Oh, you said you can do watches while you're resting?
Yeah, so
Well, you're-
everyone's long resting, but part of the long rest can be doing your watch. Like you don't have to pick one or the other.
just
Correct.
like light duty.
Light duty, yes.
Okay.
Studying
okay.
a spell book is allowed.
Smoking a cigar.
So it's up
Okay,
to you
yeah.
whenever your character wants to fall asleep, as long as you at least get the 6 hours required before the 8 hours is done.
Hmm.
So you could potentially partner up with the Rin right now for 2-hour watch, and then after 2 hours, you can head off the bed, or aka
You can go to sleep and then get 6 hours, yeah.
yeah, you're done pretty much until everybody takes a watch, and then I'll say you got a full rest in a sense.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, yeah, I think that works, because, shoot, I'm sorry, who was on second watch? I need to, like, write this
Me,
down.
Mercy.
Jeez. Okay.
Put it in
Yeah.
here.
If everyone else was cool with that, then I'll partner on first watch.
Yeah.
We just have to have somebody take third watch.
Yeah, I can do a third then.
Yeah, I guess it'll work on... Yeah.
So I do a third instead of a second first.
All right. What do you want to do in your 2-hour watch, Happy? Or is Rory Rin, my god damn it.
Rin is first.
Yeah.
Do you want-
mixed up now?
Do you want me to roll a stealth as well?
You can roll stealth if you like, if your character sees fit, but he's only rolling stealth because he wants to not be seen. His character likes not being seen by anybody while he sleeps.
Oh, is... Okay.
He's a weirdo.
And basically, I
perceive
just
me.
disappear in the dark anyway, so you just see the ember of my cigar once in a while.
Yeah. I just, like, tap you on the shoulder. Hey, where are we going?
That 11 is my owl's perception while he's up for the night.
Okay. Alright, I need to roll
Watch.
perception as
Rin,
well.
Rin and Ba, what do you guys do as you're obviously together? This is a great time to
shoot.
obviously role play, potentially get to know each other a little bit more.
Yeah, Ren can just be wandering around. You probably notice he's a little more active after the sun goes down.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's checking out the sheep and things like that. But yeah, definitely like restlessly walking.
Mm. Yeah, I'd probably, like... I mean, I don't think I'd stick, like, right next to him, because at least logistically that wouldn't make much sense. I'd, like, be maybe, like, 20 feet in another area, kind of, like, surveying, like, scanning the horizon and, like, the grass and stuff like that.
How far do you want to go out? That's the question.
If you said, and shoot, I'd probably be whatever direction Rin went. I would probably go the opposite, about 30 or so
So
feet.
30 feet out from camp. Okay.
Yes, and then I'd set up watch.
Okay. What about you, Ren? You're 30 feet out or 50, or how far are you at?
Oh, I'm just probably pacing around, like maybe doing circles, cutting through. But yeah, just looking for something interesting, but probably not going far from camp at all.
With a natural 20, though, as you come across a little bit further, as you do see something a little bit more 20 feet ahead of you, further into the grass lines, to the bushes. As you can see what looks like a track.
A track?
Correct.
Shoot, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go up to that, see if I can I see anything else like around me, or is it just that?
You just see a big track as you move 20 feet away from it, as you start to kind of move away from the campsite. As you quickly see this big track, it's considered a large track. You can roll me potentially a survival check or a nature check.
I don't. Are you asking me to choose?
Yeah, you get a choice.
Okay, I'm definitely doing survival.
Some people obviously have better nature versus survival, depending on.
Yeah, I'm a proficient in survival,
All right,
so
you
definitely
look at
gonna do
it
that.
as you see the track. It looks like a track given by an ogre. The track
An
looks like
ogre?
it looks like it's a few hours old.
And what time is it now? It just started being nightfall.
It's nightfall already now at this point. Since
Okay.
you set up, I would say it was here maybe 3 hours ago.
What direction is it going?
It looks like it goes in the opposite direction where you set camp. Looks around the vicinity of the mountains, probably about southeast from here.
Okay, so towards the mountains.
Correct.
Okay. Man. Is there anything else I can gather from that?
That's really honestly, you just see a big foot track.
It's just Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Foot track that's all you see.
Then I'll definitely I'm gonna go and find Rin.
Okay.
Do you want me? I mean, he is stealth. Do you want me to do a perception check for that?
No, I wasn't stealth.
He wasn't stealthing, no. It was Happy that was doing that. He was just trying to get hidden away from everybody.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, I'll definitely find Rin. Like, hey, you said it was an ogre?
Correct.
Okay, I'll go up to some, say like, hey, about 20 or 30 feet from camp, there was a set of ogre tracks going like towards the mountains, the mountain area that we passed.
Oh no. Okay. But it's going away? That's probably good.
Yeah. It wasn't coming towards us or anything. It was a couple hours old. Maybe 3 or 4 hours at the absolute most.
Yeah, Rin's gonna flash over there, then flash back. Like, oh man, that does look bad. Alright,
Yeah.
we'll probably be okay, but we'll just keep our eye up. And I'll look around for Tuft. If I see him, I'll try and wave him
I can see
down.
like a still image of yourself as you TP back and forth.
Yeah.
How long have we been here, Red, in camp?
You've set up camp about probably 2 hours.
Mhm.
Well, because it's going to be
So
2
it has
hours
gone
soon.
past us. Okay.
Yeah.
Tough flaps down to Rin.
Like, hey, there's an ogre nearby. Keep an eye out. And I'll try that in a couple languages, because I don't really know what language you speak to him in.
Telepathy.
Right.
I
So,
don't
yeah.
know that language.
I will say it in Common, then Dwarvish, then Elvish, then Gnomish, and then just like give him a head nod and like send him on his way.
Okay, I will
I mean,
have
I know
told
Goblin. Do you want to try that?
Tuft, I would have told Tuft if anybody gets his attention during watch to come and wake me. So Tuft pops over to where I'm laying at and hops on my head,
That's the poking eyes.
where I poke up my head and go, "What's going on?" Tuft's like, "This funny guy trying to talk to me. I don't know what. Go talk to him." So I run over to Rin.
I don't think you can talk to your owl, but why not? Who gives a shit?
Yeah, no, I can use telepathy
Oh,
to
you
talk.
tell. Oh, okay, you can tell. Oh, okay.
Yeah, with
Isn't it like
familiars,
the
you get
the bird's like
telepathy.
what? One intelligence, whatever. It's like simple. It's like really like one worded.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
rudimentary
it's two
language. Yeah.
intelligence. Yeah, it understands telepathy fine. If when I'm talking to it, that's the only way you can really communicate with it.
I would say
Yeah, I mean,
wouldn't be able to have like full conversations probably.
Yeah. There are certain spells that do clarify that if a creature is intelligent enough to know a language, even if it's not the one you're speaking in, it still understands your words.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I was referring more
So,
like
like,
conversation wise.
mm-hmm.
All right.
That's all. But
So you wake up,
yeah.
Zazzy, as you quickly realize there's something obviously afoot here.
You're right. It is afoot.
And so I wander over and ask him, what's going on? Why is Tuft waking me up?
Oh, Bond found a track, an ogre track. It's over here. I'll teleport over like wherever it is.
You like wave your arms. Hey. Yeah, it was, and I'm gonna be talking to Zazie now. Like, yeah, it's just a couple of hours old. Going about southeast towards the mountains, opposite of us. So I don't think we're in any direct danger, but it's definitely something to look out towards, especially if that'll be near Leylon.
Well, I guess not much we can do other than just go back to keep a watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll let you. I'll let someone know if I see anything more,
Yeah,
and I'll like break off and go back to where I was.
Yeah, Rin's gonna definitely keep an eye out, and specifically in that direction and up, because we've seen enemies above and southeast.
And Zazie goes back to sleep.
Alright. Once your 2-hour watch is over, Ba, you can obviously see fit to head to bed. So Ren can take the rest of the 2-hour watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll like make like a little nest and curl up in it.
It's like a fucking tree nest. This is mine.
Yeah. No, it's a tree nest, but it's like just my bedroll like laid across 3 branches.
Love it.
All right, good night.
And yeah, I will take the next couple hours just scanning the skies and scanning the horizon. I guess that'd be another perception check. And I'll go find Mercy.
Alright. What do you do for this 2-hour watch now? Do you move up further, or do you stay and kind of pace back and forth?
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Nothing
I'd
but
probably
peace.
get a little further from camp. If I could find any kind of, slight high ground, I would probably go, pace over to that, scan the horizon,
There's
walk back
no
towards
high
camp.
ground. It's flat land.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're in a plains. This is a plains biome.
right. Then yeah, probably walk around, but never get further than like 50 feet from camp.
Alright. As you head back, you do hear kind of goat noises a little bit in the actual tent.
Okay. I'll just
Oh god,
peek
they're
in the
awake.
tent before I go. Yeah, I'll just peek at that, and if it looks normal, I'll wake
Give me
up
an animal
Mercy.
handling check, or you can roll an insight as you see 2 of the goats
Oh.
awake.
Insight would probably be better.
I know what goats are thinking.
14, you have no idea.
Man,
You can tell
some pretty low
just looking
rolls.
at the goat. It was close, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I got nothing from it, so yeah, just wake up Mercy like, hey, so I don't want to alarm you, but we found ogre tracks. Not heading the way we're going, so maybe we're okay, but keep an eye on the southeast.
All right. Thanks for letting me know. Keep an eye out.
And as you also hear the goats. Couple.
I guess I'll also head over to the goats and check what's up with them.
So you see more of them awake. As you can see, obviously, the gnome's fast asleep.
Okay. Should I roll animal handling?
You can do either one, animal handling or insight.
They're the same for me. Terrible.
Ooh, that's bad.
Man. I
Not
mean,
a great-
can what was it? Was it Zazie that was there, waking Mercy up and whatnot? Or
Ravzi's
no,
back to sleep again.
Yep.
yeah, it was Rin.
Rin goes into a
Rin
maybe.
can try and help Mercy.
Nah, I'm already
He's
getting
in,
my
he's in a
trance.
meditative state. He doesn't want to wake up. At this point.
Okay.
If he
That's
does
all.
wake up, he won't be able to get a benefit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll leave him alone.
Well, you're sleeping anyways. You're not a parent of anything. As Mercy, you have no idea what's wrong with the goats, but you begin to kind of look around for your own sight, as you have no idea about the track or anything.
They did tell me about the track.
Oh, they did? They woke you up?
Yeah, Rin did.
But Ren told me when
Oh, when you woke up. Yes.
yeah.
Alright, you can roll, obviously, a perception check, and tell me what you're going to do for your 2-hour watch.
Okay. Kind of. Now I know exactly what I'm
Alright,
gonna do.
Mercy, how do you fail? As you
Oh my god. Your eyes like
Okay.
turn inward.
I have an idea.
I see our profit going away.
Yeah, right.
You lose track of the camp.
I think during this time, this is like maybe some of the first time that Mercy has been like alone for a while, and he gets a message from his aunt Charity from the family, talking about hearing either like seeing via scrying or whatever. They found out about killing the dragon and how his mother is proud of him, and that really shakes him in some uncomfortable ways. So he's distracted.
So you're distracted. Alright.
You're like hugging a goat, like ooh.
Probably, to be honest. They look so fluffy.
They don't like you.
Like wipe your face on it, like it's a little matted.
Alright.
Yeah.
As you obviously are not paying attention, not really able to wake up the next individual for watch. Gradually but surely, your passive perception kicks in as you do hear ruffles, heavy ruffles of noise moving in your direction. As Mercy, you quickly stop what you're doing as you hear big ruffles moving through the bushes, moving in your direction, as it's pretty obvious. As you hear more bushes moving, and another bush, and another bush, and another bush as they progress.
They should be yelling.
Jeez, where'd all these bushes
Yeah,
come from?
I'm gonna start yelling at everybody to get up now.
Alright, everybody roll a perception check, see if you wake up.
Perception? Uh-oh.
Oh, it's gonna perceive yours.
Oh, jeez. This is News Town over there.
Alright. As you guys kind of wake up slowly, hearing the bushes move as you hear as they run towards you as we'll get into a battle map.
What is it?
Damn
No.
ogres.
You see some big
Hello,
ogres
ogre.
coming in.
Are we rolling initiative?
Correct.
I am.
As you hear the goats screaming, obviously, but they're
Nice.
tied into the actual thing, trying to move as they're almost about to break the actual tent, as they're loosed across the actual pitch to keep it. But they're moving really hard, so they're going to be making a check each time. You, as a group, can decide whether or not you want to fight, or you can potentially calm down the goats. If nobody calms down the goats over time, the goats will run away.
Oh god.
They're in the tent, though, aren't they?
Yeah, they can rip the tent. There's 5 of them.
Oh jeez, I was gonna say just tie the tent closed and keep them there.
No, in a sense, they would run. Like, they break everything, and they would just go crazy. Goats
Is
are
the gnome
powerful.
awake? Do we know that?
Sorry?
Is the gnome awake?
She's not awake. She's sleeping. She's
Okay.
a heavy sleeper. She rolled a 5.
Shoot, well I'm definitely my first instinct if I see do I see the ogres?
Everybody sees them. We're going to combat now. Just give me a second. I have to
Okay.
get them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Two, but-
I'm definitely gonna try. I'm gonna yell yell over to everyone if I hear all this ruckus coming from the tent. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go get the gnome, see if she can buy us a bit of time to take care of these guys, assuming we're fighting.
Into,
You need to roll initiative, though.
you have to roll
You're not
initiative
in
to act.
the-
Yes. Correct.
Yeah.
Did you already click or no?
Oh, I rolled initiative, yes.
You did.
If you're talking to
You
me.
didn't click your token. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Do I
you're
need?
12. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 12 initiative. Am I able to like write that? Oh, I'm not on the list.
I
Okay.
got you, but you just have to highlight it blue next time you press it. Your token has to be blue first. Roll 20 is very gimmickal about that.
How do I shoot?
I got you though this time.
Yeah. Just for future reference, how do I highlight my
So
token?
when you
to-
click on your
Click
token,
on it.
it's usually like blue around it, like a square. When you move around, you know.
And you'll have the spheres, the circles.
Correct.
Yeah, I see the 3 circles above it. Do I have to like click?
That's it. That's all you have to have. That's it. Once you click it, you click initiative, and it kicks in.
Oh,
You
okay.
click it, then open up your character sheet.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
All right, Al, what do you want to do? Al goes first.
The owl is going to
Oh, I have to roll. Go.
harass this one. Fly to harass this one and come back to assist.
Okay. So you can see it's like a family of ogres. You can see there's a female, there's a kid. You know, it's an entire family.
A nice nuclear family, yeah. One of them has like a business suit on. Instead of a club, they have a giant suitcase.
Oh. Okay, I.
The goats will actually start on 0. So once it goes down to 0 on initiative, then they will all attempt to try to break through.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna start off. Yeah, I know that I don't have the best animal handling, so I'm gonna start off just like focusing on fighting these guys. And so I'm gonna attack this one first
Sure.
with my bow, and not 20, and I'm going to pump an Eldritch
Jeez.
Smite into that. So that means I need to roll
Yeah,
a whole bunch of
the dice is doubled. Yeah. Good job. Jeez.
Well, and with an Eldritch Smite, that means I'm doing 68 damage to him.
Jeez, I'll leave it up to you then.
32 additional. And he is knocked prone.
Yep, he is
Yeah.
completely almost dead.
Jeez. My bad. I like clap.
Yeah, and then I'm going to attack this guy with a sharpshooter shot. The -5 to this roll.
Alright, you shoot his titty.
Nice.
That's more.
16.
As you shoot his titty as he groans in pain.
Jeez, I probably could have killed the other one.
They don't even have.
And I'll move.
They don't even have nipples.
I'll move
It's
here.
so weird.
Wow.
Move here. Ooh, where's Happy? Oh, Happy's all the way over there.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
Oh, Happy is all the way
Sorry,
over there.
I need to-
Jeez.
I need to check one thing, and I need to check how far he is from me.
I couldn't find one that was like I chose this map because it had some terrain that you can hide behind. They're trees.
Yeah,
I get it. We'll
um,
just say they're bushes for now.
He's in 60 feet.
Um.
Okay, I'm gonna inspire Rin and tell Rin to get after the goats. Yeah, like make sure the goats are okay.
Okay.
You've got high wisdom, right? You're a monk.
Yeah. Didn't do
And,
anything in the
uh,
animal handling, but I'll do what I can.
Zazie.
All right, so
You guys.
I will activate Blade Song
Okay.
and then move up to attack this one with my rapier.
You have advantage.
I do.
You do?
Yep.
In
he's
many
prone.
ways.
He's prone.
He's
Oh
prone
yeah, he's
in my...
prone.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, you like purple advantage.
You stab it. Give me that moving blade.
No, just
Oh, just
yeah. I
regular?
guess we'll use booming blade on this one, and I'll use my other attack again
Sure.
later. Yeah, so booming blade will employ this one.
Just use your booming blade going as being first.
Yeah, just 1d8, and I will then use my other attack against him.
Alright, you stab it as he's dead.
Yay. Jeez, that actually took quite a bit. I've got like a lot of hit points.
And then Zazie will move back.
Ren.
Oh,
Yeah, Ren will move
The
forward.
DC's gonna be
and-
higher since there's 5 goats.
Yeah, I'll try at
Mhm.
least. Like, hey, goats, just be chill. I
Chill
know
out,
there's
guys,
some loud,
jeez.
loud noises, but it's no big deal.
I feel like it'd be insensitive to ask them to count sheep.
The neighbors are just having a loud party. That's all.
Oh yeah, it's a party out here.
Alright.
And then let's
They're
see. I guess
goats,
that's-
not sheep.
Oh,
Yes.
right.
Yeah, just don't tell them to
I
count
don't want to
sheep.
offend you. I'm sorry, goats.
14. You're
And
gonna have
then, yeah, I'll add. What's the inspiration? Is it D6 at this point or
it's
8?
still
D6, yeah. Yeah.
18, nice. 16 is what you need as you calm them down as you're in the tent, kind of chilling them down as that's your action.
Yeah, and then I'll bonus action. I will activate my Eldritch Mod tattoo. So you'll see the tattoo of wings on my back start to like ripple like this in the breeze. And then because I have a ton of
Whoa.
movement, I'll probably move over here.
That's pretty good. No, once a day.
And end the turn.
I'll give you a little AoE aura so you know what the range is. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So was
That's your like 8 trigrams, 64 palm.
Alright.
Would I still be hidden red?
You're not hidden.
Okay.
They can smell you.
You can smell it.
Get that cheese crumbs.
So I'll
Cool.
actually I'll start with this guy here. He's still standing up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll throw Hunter's Mark on him.
Probably kill them before they even do it. Ooh, natural one. Oof.
Ouch. Good thing no one's near you.
I shot my eye out. Alright. Yeah, took that blow.
And then I'll use my bonus action to stealth.
Okay. You are within the trees and hidden. Or bushes, I mean.
I'll move over here.
Alright, Bob.
Hmm. Alright, my turn. I'm sure I notice,
Yeah, you're on the tree, about 10 feet up ahead, I would say, at this point.
I'm 10 feet in the air?
Yeah, you're on, like, on a tree. You said you're sleeping on the tree, right?
Yeah.
So you're up there somewhere.
Okay. Let me, shoot. Hold on, need to measure this. How tall is the tent?
I'd say for the goats, maybe 6 or 7 feet tall.
Okay, so I can fly over it? Or, like, be above it?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay. Shoot, okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to... I'm gonna move a little bit first. 5, 10... 15... And then I'm going to cast... Sleet Storm. That's what I'm gonna do. That's just for the description.
Where are you putting it?
I'm gonna put it in between these two guys. Actually, I'm gonna put it like here.
It's It's a big AoE.
But
Give me a
to
second.
cover, yeah, it's 40 feet.
Yeah, where do you? So you can actually move this thing. Where do you want it?
Oh, I can move it.
Yeah, it's yours.
I want it to be. Ooh, I can surround all 3 of these guys, but
But
I'm gonna push it a bit.
Yeah, you want to push it away from you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna push it.
You can get all of them.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
You want, like there?
I just cast it right there. Yeah.
20 foot.
All right, so it's heavily obscured. Nobody can see it through that.
Mhm.
It hits them all.
Do you want me to? Do I need to do a roll for that, or since it's an AOE, I just kind
It
of
doesn't do damage. It just slows them down and shit.
Okay. Cool. If that's it, yeah, okay, I move. This one
So it's
affect
20
me because of my
foot
ring, right?
tall, 40 foot. Yeah, your ring helps you. The problem is you can't see through it. It's opaque.
Yeah.
It's like a blizzard.
Okay. Yeah, if that's the case, I'll just move a little bit more, and I'll end my turn there.
Alright. It's over. He doesn't know what the hell this shit is. What the hell's snow? As he attempts to move, he has to make a dexterity save against your DC.
My DC, I can pull that up. My DC is 16.
He falls on his ass, falling over.
Yay. We can't see it, but we can feel the ripple of energy
Yeah,
go
as
through.
he starts to stand up, using his movement, as he attempts to move very slowly across the ice rough terrain, as he begins to move back. Same with this one. He attempts it as well. 18, he succeeds. As he's like, I can't see! As he says that in
I mean-
ogre, or giant, basically. As he begins to move slightly back, dashing away as much as he can. Does not like
Oh,
this
really?
stuff.
Dashing away? Okay.
As he will also roll 16, he makes it. So he will also move away gradually with rough terrain.
Oh yeah, it doesn't even look like they're trying to fight. We're just kind of scaring them off
Well,
at this
the
point.
ice is scaring them. They don't know what the fuck this is. As this guy just falls down on his ground, as you hear a heavy shudder of a quake, as he starts to stand back up, moving very slowly, trying to escape. All right, Owl.
Owl will just sort of sit on my shoulder, tilt ahead, and that'll be it.
Sure. Mercy.
Yeah, not much you can do now.
You can't see shit in here, as it's a blizzard coming out of nowhere. Feels like Icewind Dale right now.
Yeah. Would I have heard them moving away?
Yeah, you heard them falling down on their ass multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Um,
So then
If you understand giant, you can understand their language, but besides it, you just hear them groaning in pain.
No, I speak Elvish and Sylvan in addition to Common. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna like stay where I am at the front of the tent, holding my bow, ready for something if I can like see them again, or if they start heading back towards us. But I'm not gonna attack and hope they just leave for now.
Correct.
So I'm just gonna hold an action if they head back towards us.
Alright, Zazie.
Yeah, basically, I will. I'll move a little bit, and then I'll hold an action to hit him with a ray of ice, a ray of cold. If anybody shows their face.
Yeah, at this point, we're just we're like camping them out, pretty much.
Correct. Rin.
Yeah, because I can't see into this ice spear thing, right?
Nobody
so...
can. It's opaque.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
so
blizzard
then,
storm. It would have to be
knowing...
like Devil Sight, but Devil Sight doesn't help for that.
Yeah. No, I mean, Anakin
The only
would
thing that
be
helps
looking
is
through
Tremor Sense or Blind Sight. Blind Sight helps.
Yeah.
Makes more sense, or like
Well,
True Sight.
Yeah,
Does True Sight help against it?
Yeah, it would.
True
Yeah,
Sight,
no,
but True Sight's kind of hard to get.
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Anakin would have been fine, but this is not the
Anakin.
character.
Sorry, my bad. My bad, guys.
No, it's
but
actually good.
nah.
You're obviously not wanting to fight. You're obviously making them
Yeah.
run away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather not fight. Yeah, knowing that I'm here to protect the goats, I would just teleport between them and the wall of blizzard that I've seen, and I will just hold an action to hit any ogres that I see come out of the opaque wall.
Okay.
Mhm. Like one ogre's gonna like put their arm out and they're just gonna get like blasted.
Mm-hmm.
Happy.
Up here, don't really see anything, so I'm going to do a dash. Geez, my screen's
You're
moving.
going in? Give me a dexterity
No.
save.
Yeah, no, I wasn't going in.
Oh.
My mouse is moving the screen.
Sure.
I just get about here, so if I see anything come out, I'll
You can see a little sliver of his head popping out.
Okay, so I can take a shot.
Correct.
Thanks.
No, that's a miss, and the 15 is a hit.
Oh, that wouldn't be all on there either, Red, because that's not the same one I have.
There's no question mark now, so
No.
just 11.
And then I'll try to hide in a near bush again for my bonus action.
Sure.
Is this the Critical Role battle music?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, that's a
100%
Is
is.
your ears and it's not even critical role though. It's just it came from it, but it's not made by them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez, what a stealth.
100%.
Is your
Like-
ears and your head? You think you're hidden, but you're just like.
You're standing like behind a telephone pole or something.
Alright,
Stand
that's
right
your
out in the open. Yeah, sorry, that's it.
turn. Alright.
Shoot. I mean, at this point, I mean, like everyone else, I can kind of tell that they're at least moving. So, I mean, this requires concentration too, so it's not like I could do much. So I'll probably just move a bit
Ready in
this way.
action.
You just see you're just watching his hands move around. He's like, I'm concentrating on this storm.
I'll move about there, and then I'll just end my turn.
Alright, Ogie's gonna try to move again. Oh, that's a big. You hear a heavy quake again. Oh my gosh! This one taps it well. He falls on his ass as well. As you hear heavy shakes and shudders. It almost feels like an earthquake.
I'd love to see this.
Oh, he got a natural 20. He got out.
Oh man.
As he gets out, he turns around. You're no fun! As he speaks in common, chucking his club at your head happy as he runs away.
Uh-oh.
How did he see me?
How can he?
Does a 21
You must have
hit?
true sight.
Pardon me?
21.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Alright, he hits
Ouch.
15 points of bludgeoning as it hits your head. Pong!
Bonk. You get bonked.
As he starts to run away. This guy falls on his ass too. He's moving slowly. Oh yeah, give me a Hunter's Mark concentration as well. Are they happy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a fail. That's
Yep.
a
Gone.
Not very constitutional of you.
My rolls have been horrible.
Yeah, I can see where it's coming from, Arma.
Exactly.
You should see my character on Monday.
Oh yeah, he was like, he always got nines. Nine.
Yeah, the
Jeez.
first attack of every round. 9. It's like,
9.
God damn it.
Yeah, but Crux had 7, so I guess it makes sense. Alright, Al, what do you want to do? Hootie boy.
And same thing, not really much to do. Just hang out and wait.
Sorry, I made it a bit boring, but
Hey, no one's getting hurt.
yeah. Well, except them. It's kind of
I'm getting
funny.
away. I'm gonna go over and check on the goats.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
can tell they're scared again. You're gonna have to give me an animal handling. Because they don't like the quaking noise.
Okay.
These quaking noises are scary.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
Oh
Alright,
shoot!
You calm them down.
You handle the fuck out of those
how do you,
goats.
how do you calm them down?
Goat whisperer.
I think I pull out my instrument. I start playing them a song.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, you have an instrument. What's
My
your
lute.
instrument? I have a lute. I have a
lute.
flute.
It's funny enough, you see the gnome about to wake up as the lute's making her somber as she falls back to sleep.
Yes.
She's a heavy
It
snorer.
should only be in the way anyway.
Right. Yeah. True. And that'll end my turn.
Zazie.
What else to do?
I'll drift back into the tree line. Try a stealth check.
Sure. Nice.
And again, I will hold a ray of cold.
Okay. Ren.
Yeah, no, he knows he's supposed to protect the goats. So I have 55 feet of movement, so I would try and get more information. So I'd probably just go to here. Still can't see anything outside of the circle. But then just return to where I was. And, yeah, end my turn.
Alright, happy. As you got bonked with a club. As this club is pretty big, it's considered a large weapon.
Oversized.
Yeah. So you fire arrows back at him, they both hit. Shooting for his ass cracks. Oh!
Where I was hidden, would that be a sneak attack?
You weren't, because it's a natural.
Oh yeah, fighting
Yeah, that one.
right? Yeah. I can't understand what my
You
sneak
thought
attack
you were
were.
hidden, but
Well, you rolled really well, but yeah, that's a natural one.
mm-hmm.
The 11's a miss, right?
11's a hit, actually. It has
Oh really?
wide armor.
Actually, yeah, they have no armor.
Yeah, you see them? You see those
They're
big
just
ass
dudes.
things? Look at those.
I know they're just brutes. Kind of cute.
No wonder
Anyway.
they left. They were cold.
Yes, they don't like
That's
the cold.
actually true. Shoot. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I'm not really gonna do anything.
Kind of wish I had this guy, your character, for the dragon fight. This would be great if you put this on the dragon. I'd be like, yeah.
Why was the dragon? He didn't like
It's a white
cold?
dragon. Yeah. We're rooting because it would help him.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, he got 0. Fuck, he falls on his ass.
That's got to do damage. Like sprains his ankle.
Like he literally got a 0. That's 14,
Oh shoot!
that's a
Oh,
fail.
Zeros
they
are
have a,
my favorite
they have a
rolls.
minus dex then, huh?
Yes, they're not. They're not figure
Dang, textures.
skaters. As this guy runs away, action dashing away into the distance, 80 feet.
Jeez.
This one will attempt as well. And he fails. He's slowly moving out. As you do see the trees bushing and moving over there as he's out now.
Do we know that?
Yes.
That
You can see a bunch of bushes just being splatted, moved around in the
Okay,
corner of your
okay.
eye. As you're up above, I'm assuming. If you're flying. If you're not flying, then no, you
Yeah, I'm
don't see
flying.
that.
I'm still 10 feet in the air.
Oh, then you wouldn't see that then. Your sphere's a 20 by 40. So it goes
Okay,
20 out,
okay.
So it's a big
That makes
dome.
sense.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I could just like be a sentry across this whole thing, but maybe later.
Owl, what do you want to do? Hootie boy.
Well, I'm just gonna start taking a nap, I think.
Yeah, at this point, not much else to do. I got this locked down, guys. Don't you worry. Oh, light work.
Guess I'm gonna keep chilling with the goats here, making sure they stay calm.
They're just nibbling on your fabric.
Oh,
That's fine. I mean, well, I am wearing armor, so I mean, whatever's
Whatever
sticking
fabric
out.
you can
It's like gnawing on it, yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
underneath the half plate. I can roll anything you want me to, but
No,
happy
you
to
know,
shoot
they're
and
fine.
chill.
They're chilling with you.
Yeah, they're chill. Like it tries to like start eating your flute, but it starts like playing it, or your lute starts playing it as it chews.
It's full of slaughter. So that's
Same thing.
Alright, Ren, what are you going to do? Where you came from originally, you saw something move in that direction.
Oh, so like I saw something as I was moving
Yeah, as
around
soon
the
as you went
corner?
back, something ran out from it.
Okay.
But by the way, my
Um,
concentration does only last a minute. If that becomes apparent
It's 10
soon,
rounds, so
then
it's going to be well.
Alright.
oh, an entire round is 6 seconds. Like I thought it was each individual turn.
No, each round is 6 seconds. Basically, your turn is 6 seconds, ideally, and basically a minute is ideally 10 rounds.
Okay. So it's only when the time, technically speaking, it affects me, and not just like in total.
Yeah, until you get out of when something hits you and you lose concentration, then you lose it, of course.
Then it goes.
Or if
Yeah.
you decide to get rid of it as a free action on your turn.
Yeah, that makes sense. I understand.
All right, when you see this big doofus coming out as his ass hurts, he's rubbing it multiple times.
Yeah.
All sorts of red welts.
Oh, I can run to there. Still not quite close enough. I don't know. I feel like Rin's spoiling for a fight, so he's gonna use his teleport to get to there.
As you get right to his butt.
Yeah, so I'll do Shadow Step. That'll give me advantage on this first attack. So I have my Eldritch Maul with advantage.
12's a hit.
Alright. And then, I know they probably have good con, but just for fun, I'll do a Stunning Strike.
Roll the
I mean, yeah,
nineteen.
they just do.
19? Yeah, for sure
Yeah,
that passes.
they got a really good con.
I'm not even gonna look, that'll definitely pass.
That's pretty much what they are based on con and strength.
Yeah, they're big guys.
Typical fat boys.
And then I'll just use my second attack.
Alright, that's a hit.
And then, yeah, I'll end my turn.
Happy.
Run over here. I can see this guy here.
Yeah.
I use my bonus action to stealth now, since I forgot at the end of my turn.
Jeez, much better.
You can't stealth and attack, doesn't work that way. You have to stealth afterwards.
My bonus action? Or...
So ideally when you're attacking with as a rogue or anything, you would stealth first to get the benefit of your attack. So you can stealth now, but you're not going to get the benefit of the advantage hit, ideally. You know what I mean, right? Like when you are done your turn, when you attacked, you can stealth at the end, and then you roll the stealth check to get the hide, right? And then when it's your next round,
you get advantage
you
on
get
your next
advantage
turn,
on your turn. You can't stealth and then attack and get the advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, it can't be on the same turn.
You can't, yeah, no, it doesn't work that way. It just basically counterbalances the stealth then.
Yep. So those are one hit there.
14's a hit, yeah, you know their AC's trash.
Nice.
So ideally you would do your stealth at the end and then get your advantage when you start attacking.
Okay, it's all good. So I'll do my stealth now.
Correct.
They're probably going to be gone anyway, but...
Yeah.
I mean, it'll work on us.
No,
And that's half the battle sometimes.
You wanna like spook me? Shoot. I think at this point, yeah, I'm still gonna keep this up. I'm 10 feet in the air now, so I'm gonna fly 15 feet up, so I can get above the cylinder.
So the dome is 20 feet. It's a sphere, so you're kind of just.
Then
you have to be at
I'll
least
be
20 up to fly across it.
Oh, I can be 20 and then go across.
Right. Without
Okay, then.
without dealing with the dome's bullcrap.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll just do that. I'll go 10 feet up in the air, then.
Like your feet are just touching the coldness at this point.
Okay. It's like, ooh, a little chilly. Anyway, yeah. To go 10 feet up, 20 feet down, and then end my turn there.
What do you mean 20 feet down? What are you talking about?
Or sorry, 20 feet across. You know what I mean.
It's just like what?
I just go up and down.
You're gonna be blind in there. Alright, this is one that he doesn't want a piece of you. But he does kind of begin to move over here as he does see his buddy in trouble. As it just roars loudly. Start shoving javelins in your face, but with obviously disadvantage. 10 is a miss. As it ends the turn. This one begins to attempt it. It does fall prone. It gradually stands back up as it does see his buddy coming through as they begin to move together as a couple.
Aw.
As it will use another spear towards our buddy here. Range is, I think it's going to hit this time. Yes, it is 30 feet. As it manages to kind of lunge one up. 23 to hit for 13 piercing. Depending if you want to catch it with a key point.
Yeah, I would love to catch it with the key point. Let's see. So that's deflect missiles.
D10 plus your dex modifier and your level.
Alright. Oh shit. Alright,
He's-
so D10 is 1. Dex modifier is a 3. Yep, so that's 4. And level, what we're 7 now?
Yeah, we're level 7.
7.
Yep.
So yeah, let's subtract 11. And what would you say it was?
It's 13, so you take 3 piercing.
13.
You're just straight monk.
It's like in your hand right now.
Yeah. And then, heck, I'm feeling cocky. I will send it back.
You pull it out of
so-
your hand and you're like, ah!
So
It'll be
that'll
disadvantaged
be...
because of the guy in front of you's range attack.
Right.
Oh,
So
that's
that
fair.
would pretty much be like the dart
19.
throw.
19 still hit as you
19. Well done.
Or I don't know what
It'd
the
be,
damage
it'd be a lot more damage. It'd be it's a
The
D6
spear was the
usually.
D.
It's a
Alright,
D6.
I roll a D.
Yeah, because it's his range weapon.
D6.
Oh, nice.
Plus 3, so it'd be 9.
Nice. Well done.
So yeah, catch the spear out of the air, flip it around, just throw it right back.
Actually, what's your?
You dropped this.
Well, we'll just say that you can do it with your dex because it doesn't. It says regardless of it, whatever kind of weapon it is. All right. Ogie doesn't like that. This Ogie grabs his club. Just tries to smack you. 24 to hit
Yeah.
for 12 points of bludgeoning.
Alright.
Ew. There's the owl.
Owl. Hoot hoot boy.
The owl will chill out.
All right.
Okay. Do I feel like all that noise that we just had is bothering the goats again?
You
they
don't
chill?
know. They're chill now because the noise is farther away.
Okay.
Great. Yeah, if you're done goat sitting, maybe you can.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start heading.
But you can still wake up the lady. Well, is she awake now?
No, she went back to bed because she heard
You can
the
just you can just
wall
wake. You can just wake her up, and she can do that. Like whatever.
Okay.
This is fun.
I see this guy out here, so I can start shooting at him.
It's an angle, actually. You wouldn't be able to. It's through
Oh.
yeah.
No, never mind. Okay. Then I guess I'll just end my turn and I'll make my way over there eventually.
Alright, Zazie. You
Okay,
hear battle.
hearing the noise, I will move that away.
That away.
Yes, that away.
I'll action dash.
You just remember we had a barbarian. I remember he would rage, and then he realizes he used his rage and he couldn't attack anybody and he lost it. And never rage before until you get into battle. That's how I always see it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you just stab yourself.
It doesn't work that way, sadly.
Yeah, I guess I'll just hold.
Okay. Rin, you're gonna be fighting 3 ogres soon.
No.
Good odds for
so,
them.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with Eldritch Maul. I'm just like, hey, I didn't like that after he hit me.
Oh.
Ooh.
Not fair
I'll show
enough.
you how it's done. You like bonk yourself in the head.
Probably.
Alright, so then we got second attack.
13's a hit.
Now we'll go for a flurry of blows and do third attack.
That's a hit. Eldritch Maul is your fists, I'm assuming, at this point.
So yeah, well, I think flavor-wise, since it's comes from the tattoo, it's gonna be like little feathers are breaking off from the wings, like traveling down my arms and then being like flicked out of my hands.
Oh, I thought it was like your hand turning into a maul or something. You're like transforming your
That
own
would
to-
be cool.
That would be
No, that's
sick.
just-
I am a hand.
This is
my
the
hand-
power of God.
It's just a giant fucking.
That might be cooler. I might do that instead, because it's supposed to be like inky black tendrils start coming
be
off
like,
the tattoo.
Smack.
Something like that.
Let's see.
That's a
So
hit.
that's
All right, he is nearly dead. 1 HP actually, in a dream. Ooh, the fuck.
yeah. And then I'm gonna turn back and shout, "Hey, I might have bit off more than I could chew here, guys." But yeah, I'm just gonna use my movement and come back here. Like, but I
Hi.
found them. They're on this side of the cone. Then I'll end my turn.
Happy.
Jeez, look at you doing stuff on your turn. Must be nice.
Happy's coming in.
And I'll throw Hunter's Mark back up on this guy.
You won't be able to see him due to the icy.
Okay.
You'd be able to see that one. Depending if you
Take
want to move
another
5 feet lazy
Five,
there.
yeah,
you go.
take another
Okay.
5 feet. I still have another 5
A little bit to the left.
As you move a 100 mark, a new one, a fresh one.
And I get sneak attack now then, right?
Correct, yes. That's how it works. You get for the first attack.
Yeah.
So 19 with advantage, of course. And you do your sneak. That's dead.
Oh, yeah.
So that arrow went where with the sun no shine.
Jeez, these poor ogres' asses. They've been falling on them, getting shot in them. Like, this ain't fun.
23, where are you hiding in? Another bush I'm missing.
Yeah, I just step back 5 feet into the bush.
There's ghosts!
While I'm concentrating, can I use my action to dash, or would that end
Correct.
concentration?
Yeah, no, as long as you don't get hit.
Oh, great. Then I'll do that. I'll use my action to dash, and it's double my movement, right?
Correct. So you kind of soar
Yeah.
across the skies.
1, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, that's about right. Let's see.
So you have no action left, you have only a bonus action.
Yeah, I've only got my bonus action. Shoot, can I attempt to... Actually, never mind. I'm just gonna... Yep, after that, I'm just gonna end my turn.
Ooh, as he goes, helps his buddy out 40 feet. So he will chuck a javelin towards Sussy. A 14 is a miss. Bunny! As he goes towards you, he's gonna use his
I'll
club.
name you George.
19 to hit.
That misses.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
He's got 30 something armor now.
Well, it's
Oh,
it's only
yeah.
20 right now.
Well, once he puts blood armor on, he's
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was going to
unhittable.
do it, but then you drove all the ogres away.
Well,
You're
it's
my-
common sense.
Oh.
They don't like the snow. I would run away too. I mean, I live in Canada.
The owl's just chilling.
Literally.
Mercy, you watch Ren run back as he's got some wounds against him. Not too badly, but seeming fit. He kind of just kind of reappeared in the darkness right in front of you like a stranger.
Okay. This is a decent spot. Let's shoot this hurt guy first. And
He's down.
I'll do nice 12 to him. So my second shot at this guy. Um,
10 is a miss, surprisingly.
Mm.
yeah,
He just like
I rolled
he
2.
just lazily moves his head and misses his eye.
I'm gonna first level healing word on Rin.
Okay.
Oh, you can heal.
Hell yeah.
Bard lock, baby. 8.
8.
Uh,
Okay.
Yay.
Saucy.
Okay, so drawing my rapier, I advance on the ogre. Stab it.
Hell yeah. That's a hit.
I put, you know what the
Booming
God,
blade.
what's it? Booming blade. Thank you. Then I'll attack him with my rapier again.
So you booming blade on this one? Alright. 13's a hit for 8, plus booming blade.
Then I will bonus action hop my ass out of there.
You have to give me the booming blade damage though first. I haven't got him.
And then I will retreat.
Are you gonna roll the booming blade or no?
That's it.
You're not rolling booming blade though.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm like missing out on damage here. Alright, give me that damage. Ooh. Alright, so as he runs away, as he jumps, wing, or in.
Let's see. Let's just see what I can see. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
You see a bunny.
Yeah, so I need to go about there.
It's a chocolate bunny. Eat the chocolate bunny. It's Easter after all.
That's fair. Yeah, you're kicking ass.
And we have a chicken too, so we win.
I don't know how I feel about that actually.
You're the closest thing
I
to
don't
one.
know.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'll be aggressive and teleport. And then I will punch him twice.
Alright.
Seems like
That's a hit. This said fire damage for a second. I was like, wait, what?
I mean, it's pretty fast.
That's a hit. So you defeat the last one going down. Ending combat.
Oh, yay.
You
back
still-
down.
Good job,
Right.
guys.
I'm assuming you're still freezing the surrounding area.
I'm still freezing the surrounding area.
Alright,
I mean,
Sleep storm.
yeah, at this point, if I can see all the ogres have fallen, I'll end concentration.
Okay.
Oh. Alright.
How did that happen?
Yeah, at this point I'll probably like fly over and regroup with everyone. So guys, yeah, I mean like I said, I did see ogre tracks at the start of my watch. I just didn't realize they'd be so close.
How did a whole group of ogres, though, come
I was going
across?
to say,
and go-
ogres of all things snuck up on us.
Yeah, who's on watch?
that was me.
Oh yeah, with
I
your
thought I was paying attention. Clearly not.
Yeah, just go back to the tent now. Jeez, and the gnome slept through it all.
She slept.
So
through
where Mercy slept through, was that my shift completely slept through, or do I still have mine, or is it Zazzy's?
Sorry?
I was on third shift.
It's
and
okay.
Zazzy's on
You
fourth,
guys
so I
all
was just
get a
wondering-
long name. You don't need to take another watch.
Oh,
You
okay.
endured the night and survived. There's only one ogre survived, obviously through encountering right away. But seeing fit that you obviously saw fit that you can defend yourself and hold yourself through a whole bunch. As we'll take a quick 5-minute break as you guys get a long rest as you replenish your hit points and your spell slots, and get half your hit dice back. As we continue the journey towards Phandalin after our 5-minute break.
You said it was a short rest that we're getting just throughout the night?
Long.
Long rest.
A long rest. Okay.
Of course, I hardly got to play with anything. I just my blade song.
Yeah, I if it helps, I was gonna end concentration on my sleet storm at the start of my next turn. But it just everyone died, so sorry guys.
That was a good.
No, I mean,
spell.
I mean, yeah, it definitely helped. It was great. I'm pretty smart, aren't I?
Yeah, I mean, my character's kind of good at chasing things down and punishing them, so it worked out well.
Yeah. You know, it was like a couple beads of sweat going off. Like, whew, okay, yeah, good job, guys. I wonder. I mean,
Everyone's alive. All the goats are here. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. Is it common for ogres to be able to speak common? Because one of them did to Happy, I think.
no, I think he was just saying it in giant, but
Oh no, it was no, there was one time when one of them did speak common. I just want to know that, like,
but I think he was
if that
taunting
means
us.
anything.
I can taunt people in other languages too that I don't necessarily speak.
Yeah, I was just curious. That's all. Because like, if they know common, then like that means, and if they know common and that isn't usually a language that ogres know, then like that would mean they would be part of something, you know. But that was just my thought process, saying like, if the ogres are part of something a bit bigger, metaphorically speaking, then there would be something to know there.
it's always possible. You never can tell around this damn place.
Mm-hmm.
I think if our
Good.
best bet to see if they're connected to anything would just be to check the bodies and see if they've got any of the relevant symbols on them.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
I was gonna
probably just wander.
Yeah, I was gonna try and pin one of them down to try and get some information out of him, but I mean, it just didn't come to that. Yeah, I mean, only one per. I mean, yeah, I haven't taken any damage yet. No one really did. No one important.
Happy and Rin both took damage.
I mean, for 5 ogres, that was like not much, you know. Yeah, great job.
Zazzy, I thought you were gonna throw a fireball at him, but
well, I couldn't see him for the ice storm. I didn't want to waste a fireball on one ogre if I only hit one of them.
Yeah,
that's
true.
fair.
Out of character, I wasn't sure if he was going to let me target them. I thought, well, maybe he'll give me the option to kind of center it, but
yeah.
Yeah,
I was going to at some point, since I was like flying above the sleet storm, I was going to attempt to try and hide inside of it. Since I knew the locations of the ogres before I would go like inside of it, I would like try and be able to hit them from stealth, like on my way out.
Well, but the sleet storm, if you don't pass the check, you get knocked prone.
Oh, I have a ring of free action, and I'd be flying anyway, so it wouldn't. In terms of movement, it wouldn't affect me. But since it would obscure the ogre's vision, that I would have tried and roll a stealth, even if I can't like see. But yeah, but since I wouldn't have been able to see as well, it wouldn't do much benefit. Since essentially, if I did get stealth, I would be attacking from disadvantage anyway, but then it'd just be a normal roll. I would just be stealthed.
2 freaking rabbits. What is this?
Hmm.
I saw 2 rabbits.
Yeah, this is the Easter special.
Easter special. Don't worry, there's the Easter boss.
Oh,
Ooh, spoilers.
it's just a big rabbit, big ass rabbit.
Well,
These
well,
exploding
someone needs to
eggs.
find their Easter eggs.
They're actually
Shoot.
bombs.
He's got some villains
Planted
too.
all
The
around
with
the
bunny
city.
villains.
Oh my, how conniving.
They smoke like him. Except for they smoke crab apples.
They smell. No, it's actually like rolling paper full of stuffing. Yeah, that'd be great.
Alright, everybody back?
Yeah.
I
Yep.
think everyone's back. Is Happy back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, you're happy. Great. So, like I said, I still got to put names to faces.
Yeah, there's voices for a while. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. As you guys begin to take your trip, as you move the rest of your day, as it takes you about 10 miles eventually, getting the herds together, as she doesn't recall anything what happened last night. I had the greatest sleep ever. No noises.
We slept like babies.
Oh.
I mean, would it be? I don't think it'd be very beneficial to tell him about the attack if nothing happened. You know, 'cause that would
Yeah,
just cause fear. It's like, yeah.
Everything went
They say
perfectly
these
fine.
places are full of ogres and dragons and such. Poppycock.
That's crazy.
Indeed.
Isn't there like a couple giant bodies around?
You like drag away.
I dragged some branches across.
Like kick them in the bush. Actually, we didn't. Do we want to check their bodies?
They didn't have anything on them. They
Oh.
just have their clubs and
Yeah,
maybe
I wanted-
some like rations, but their rations are in their crotch for each in it. They don't
Yeah.
have pockets.
Yeah, they fell so many times.
They smell.
It's probably like,
I wouldn't take them.
yeah, I definitely like. It's cool.
Highly recommended. All right. Yeah. So you guys begin to reassess the situation, get your tent down, and head towards Phandalin, taking you about we'll say 10 miles. It says 15, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
As you eventually get there upon midday, as you arrive into obviously a place that some of you call home, some of you call a new place to explore as you arrive.
Like, geez, another city. My favorite.
Another town, you mean?
Another town.
Town. Look at, we got our old characters here. Mabi, goodbye. Screaming Goblin, goodbye.
You love
There's
that
like pop out
laugh.
of existence as we walk in. Yeah.
Craven, goodbye. Ben Starkiller, goodbye.
Tried to
You will
steal
be
his
missed.
dragon slaying
Rux,
sword.
goodbye.
Nat 1. You lose your hand in the process.
I actually have a guy who lost their hand in one of my campaigns.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, he had
Which one was it?
He's a bard, so he lost his left hand.
Oh.
He's all right then.
Yeah, he'll do all
He
right.
has to use mage hand to play his instrument now.
That's so funny.
What we got?
I
two
love that.
bunnies. Zazie. Got the,
Oh, my.
I got
Never
the
too
bunnies
much
mixed up.
happy.
Twins, nice.
And the bird.
That's me.
Alright.
Of course, I'm much bigger. That's fine.
Alright. As you head in, obviously, if you remember where you actually had to bring in the goats, and obviously for the sale and such.
Mhm.
Barton's Provisions.
Yes.
Titan's provisions. Great. I say we just head there instantly.
As she heads there quickly enough. Come. She begins to get into a conversation with Elmer Barthen, as he runs his general store, as he has two assistants named Anders and Thisset, as obviously he sees delighted to see Happy once again, as well as Mercy coming to his shop. Well, it's been a couple of weeks since I last saw you all. As you do see the two of them begin to talk a little bit less than normal, as they're reluctant to talk to you and say anything, as You see these two individuals behind him, rather kind of strange, if anything, as how they're trying to potentially talk. As you can potentially roll an insight check if you like upon the two assistants.
Interesting. Can everyone roll it, or?
Everybody, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm great at insight. I'm great at insight.
Nice.
Dang,
Zazie
I'm
and
second
Ba,
best at insight.
you reveal that they're kind of nervous and a little bit not too much of a conversation as Rin obviously you notice it as well.
Hmm.
Do we see any tattoos or anything that's unusual?
Not that you're aware of.
Oh.
Hey, you got any just walk up. Hey, you got any tattoos?
I'll find something random on a shelf and start asking one of them about this. Like, wait, is this what year did this come out? It looks like a newer model.
I not too sure.
Zazie starts shifting over that direction, staring at him intently.
There's two of them as well. There's the Tissel and Anders. Well, is there something on my face?
Depends on what we're talking about.
I don't know. Could I help you with anything? As you can see, obviously, Elmer and Barthen's obviously talking with and making, obviously, the sale between the goats and such.
Yeah, I would probably, during this, I see, like, it's Zazie, right, that's talking to them? Yeah. I would probably, like, whisper over to anyone who's around me, like, yeah, I think there's something up with those guys. Looks like Zazie's trying to get to the bottom of it. If you guys want to
like a
do
staring
anything.
contest, basically.
Zazie knows the wiggles.
I guess I'll walk up to Zazie and this other guy, say, what's going on?
Nothing. We're new hirees. By chance. What could we help you with?
Is it? Are we able to walk around to get down the other side of the bar? Or
No,
is
it's
it
closed off on that side.
Oh, yeah, we're not employees. It's employees only.
You sound a little nervous. Everything okay?
Yeah, it should be fine. How's your day?
I think it's about to get
Good.
more interesting.
Hmm.
Staring straight at him.
Yeah, I think at this point I would probably walk up as well, and I'll say like, "Come on, I mean, I'm sure it doesn't really matter how long you've been working here. You at least got to know how to talk to people. If there's something wrong, then I'd really like for you to tell us." And I'm gonna roll a persuasion check with that.
Sure. 18. I don't know what you're talking about. As he looks at you, you succeeded, but the thing is, you have to ask him a question. You have to ask him something, as he's not sure. Obviously, he's just nervous in front of you guys. So there's really no like. You just can tell they're just nervous right now, and they're a little bit kind of reserved, but you don't really have any evidence or anything on them yet. So it's kind of like awkward talking to them.
Did something happen? Perhaps someone went missing. Something is wrong.
Are you planning on stealing the goats?
Goats?
No. Do you not like goats? We can get the goats out of here, don't worry. But really, I think there's something wrong.
I don't understand.
I mean, this is the first time I've been in this area, so it's not like I have any sort of thing I can ask him about.
So it's just him and his two employees, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we've recognized the employees before?
You've seen
Were they
them.
here before?
They were here before, yeah.
Okay.
He
Look,
looks,
if
he looks
there's
towards you,
something,
Happy. He's like, Happy. I would highly keep a low profile around here, as he says.
I light my cigar, and I go over to him and kind of, not whisper, but just speak lowly. Any dragons around the sleigh?
No. There's been
Low
some strange
profile.
sightings of individuals coming into this place.
The guys? And I kind of nod my head to the group.
Have they been taking heed? We've been hearing strange noises around town. A strange individual tends to only come at night. Tends to enjoy the taste of, well, fresh blood. We've been also hearing noises of scratching, almost against wood, scraping if anything, groaning noises.
The crux.
Looks like we got a good old-fashioned mystery on our hands, huh?
I wonder what happened to Crux.
But please don't say to us we don't want to be any mix of in any of this.
But the
Are
rest
you
of the village
hearing
has
these
noticed
around-
this as well?
It only happens at night.
are you hearing this around the shop, or is it
I've
by your
heard
houses?
rumors and I've heard the noises. I went on for a stroll with my dog, and I heard the groaning agony of something in a building, and I had to run home.
Can you take us there?
Which building?
I don't know which building. There's so many abandoned buildings here.
Pretty buildings, yeah. Shoot.
Better not be our
Is there a
place.
cemetery around here?
Cemetery? No.
Bored now.
Maybe we should go talk to
Did you want anything?
Urban or
As Barthard comes back. Well, could I, does my assistants need anything or help? No, seems that they don't really want anything to buy. Well, that's odd.
Do we need it? I mean,
It's a
can we at
provision
least-
place, so you can get rations, rope, basic equipment, basically, for adventuring.
I'll stock up on arrows again.
Our tent kind of smells bad.
Yeah, do we want to get another tent? See if we have one of
Might
those.
not be a bad idea.
They do have another tent, yeah. For 2 gold pieces.
Shoot. 2 gold. Yeah, well, if we do get it, I definitely cannot carry it. But we can get another.
I'll pay for the tent. It's not a big deal.
Oh,
So
great.
Harbin was kind of the mayor of the little village or whatever, right?
Harbin Wester, yeah.
Yeah. If we're interested in this Brahma, he might be the guy to talk to. Otherwise, we can just head back to Leon.
Are we getting paid now, by the way, since we delivered the goats?
You'd get paid basically by Harbin. He's like, well, you did well, as he pays you 100 gold pieces each.
Yay, money.
And does he seem a little more confident to be outside than he was last time?
Who?
Harbin? He kept
Oh,
hiding
no.
in the house.
Harbin doesn't pay you. This guy does. Barthen, sorry.
Oh, okay, Barthen. Okay. And he just has the basic provisions here, right?
Aye.
Okay.
Everything from PHB. No magic items.
I head down here. Is the shrine still?
The Shrine of Luck. Right, as you
Yeah.
quickly head out, you begin to see around the Shrine of Luck as you begin to see. You see, obviously, when you arrive there, the place is empty. It's been ransacked, and it doesn't look like in a good way. You can roll an investigation check.
Ooh, I love investigation.
All right, anybody roll a 15 or higher can obviously display that
Nice.
that there is a silver pin
shoot.
displayed with 3 parallel lightning bolts.
Oh, lightning symbol. Oh no.
Yeah.
I think it's
not
bad.
good.
As they had desecrated the Shrine of Luck, or the goddess Timora.
Can we tell how long ago that was?
No, sadly. It's just...
And I'm sure people in the town would know about it. If we're going to talk to the mayor, we can bring that up as well.
He's kind of a weird little fella.
I mean, we did just escort a gnome. I think weird little fellas are our specialty.
He stayed in the entire campaign. He stayed in that fucking house.
Yeah, wouldn't come out to know. So
We
yeah,
could.
go ahead.
I was gonna say we could look for his brother, or I was gonna maybe head to the inn to like listen out for rumors.
Hmm. I mean,
Sleeping-
yeah, at this point, we got 2 things to do and plenty of people. We can
yeah,
try
Sleeping
and
Giant
get
was
things done at
the
once.
abandoned house that we kind of.
The Sleeping Giant is yours.
Yeah.
It's a tavern.
So that
but
we
it's
had been one of the
abandoned,
abandoned ones. That maybe the noise was coming from also.
Yeah. I would
Do we
say.
need to
Actually,
bring?
go ahead.
Yeah. Do we need to bring the gnome
No,
back?
she stays. She's gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Okay.
She would never separate
Maybe we
from
stay
the
the
goats.
night.
She'd rather be
Stay
here
the night,
than
investigate.
in abandoned ramshackle of a place where you came from.
The cult
That's
is
pretty
getting
fair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is this just mid-afternoon?
Yeah.
right?
Midday.
Midday.
Zazie slips into the inn, walks up to the counter, puts down a gold coin, and asks for food and drink.
As you see Greywind, Leanne Greenwood, a middle-aged woman running the. Actually, sorry, it's the wrong person. You see, obviously, Tolwyn, as you haven't seen him in a while, but obviously, Tolwyn Stonehill, modest 2-story roadhouse for rent in rooms. Obviously, food and drink. She runs this establishment. She's like, right, I'm gonna get your menu. Where's your menu? Oh, we put it in the wrong chat. Delete that.
Someone just got a free menu.
Anything you fancy? Would you like an ale with that?
Do you have any mead?
Alright, we have mead. For 3 copper.
Okay.
I'll get the grilled rabbit, not realizing what I'm doing, and then like once it's served, I'm just like, oh no.
I'm actually gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna get the grilled rabbit.
I had it last time I was here. It's really not that great.
I'm also gonna put a gold on the counter, and I'm gonna like lean in a little bit and say like, here, keep the change, but maybe you can pay me back with some information.
What kind of information do you need?
Well, we did just speak with what was his name, Barthen and his gang, and we heard maybe some rumors surrounding some odd noises, maybe someone in the night, something else along those lines.
Yeah, there's a weird, strange individual that comes in the night every night. around midnight, indeed. Well, usually close up by, well, midnight. And this individual finds himself rather coming in for a large pitcher of, well, fresh blood. I didn't really ask, honestly, but he took it, drank it, and left. Didn't say shit.
Really
He was
didn't
here?
ask.
Well, I don't really want to ask,
You have
honestly.
blood on tap?
Well, we can obviously source it.
Interesting. And do you know if this person has anything to do with the desecrated shrine? In the middle of town?
It's been going on for about a couple, at least 2 weeks now. Strangers came in and saw fit. Thought honestly nothing of it. It was just a bunch of hooligans, I'm guessing.
Interesting. Did you notice anything strange about maybe some sort of garment the strange person asking for blood was wearing? Did they seem to be armed?
His name is August Steele. And he's supposedly a prospector of some sort. But I've never seen him honestly prospect shit here.
Was he armed?
Nah.
And do you actually see him drink the blood?
Yeah, but I don't particularly fancy it. Got a clean glass after all.
Interesting.
It pays alright as well. As long as I get paid.
Yeah, you'll serve anyone, huh?
Well, it's coin is coin after
And
all.
apparently anything.
And anything,
Well,
yeah.
Well, you know, honestly, I remember that one individual, Cobalt, liked to eat raw meat, fresh from the slaughterhouse, so you never know what you're gonna come around here.
Interesting.
Story.
Alright.
Still not blood.
And the hooligans, are they still around or are they gone?
I have no idea, honestly. They look like normal people to me, honestly. A little bit strange, though. I thought they were adventurers at first.
Is there anything else that's been going on?
Not that I'm aware of.
Alright. Well, thank you at least for the service.
Alright, have a seat and we'll get your drinks and your food out to you and lickety split. Is anybody else ordering any food?
Oh yeah, Zanzi orders the bread, the stuffed peppers, and the iceberg lettuce salad.
I knew he was gonna eat that.
and then just bring as mead until you top it
I
off.
last time we got the rabbit stew.
Mercy's gonna get the herb crusted chicken.
Yeah?
She's gonna eat it right in front of you as she watches you.
Oh yeah, I've got my grilled rabbit in hand staring, and then they've got their grilled chicken in their hand staring back, and it's like a whole
monster. It's like the fucking the cookie guy.
Zanzi looks over
I
at
can't
Happy.
win. Anything you order has got, somebody in the party, unless you get the fish, I guess.
No one asked to be a bunny.
Yeah.
And now I'm all of a sudden getting Aarakocras a lot in my games.
Oh really?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
rare. I don't get very many of them. They don't then realize, they can play them. They're not banned on my list, so.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a race until I started making it in your character creator.
Oh, I have a lot of shit. A lot of characters, a lot of races, yeah. There's a lot more
great.
races that I don't even own. There's just so many. But I just keep the generic ones that most people would use.
Yeah. I'm actually right now, this Saturday, or next Saturday, whatever, I have a Thrykeen character that I'm going to be playing, which is really cool.
Yep. Alright. As you begin to obviously chow down, do you have I don't know, maybe a conversation that I had, as you've heard obviously 2 strange sightings.
Yeah, I guess, at this point we've got two conundrums on our hands, huh? There's plenty of us here, so if someone wants to tackle something and the rest can do the other, then we can definitely split up in that way. Considering we're
Never
probably going to
split
be
the
here for the
party.
next day or so.
Never split the party.
Yeah, how bad could it be? Some
we-
hooligans that desecrated the shrine. It'll be whatever.
One
And
person gets locked down in a
vampire.
dungeon, gets killed.
And watch
Yeah.
this nice prospector turn out to be a vampire.
Yeah.
I can fly. It'll be fine.
I'm thinking. I think either patrol the town, see if we can find the location of the noises, or stay here, try to follow this guy that's drinking blood when he leaves.
Mm-hmm.
One of the two.
Or we could just talk to him.
Talk to the guy.
Yeah,
Talk to
where's
the
the
bloody
fun in
guy.
that?
Yeah.
Nah, he drinks
If he
blood.
comes
He's
in to
definitely
buy
not a
it,
good
it seems to be
guy.
nothing unusual.
He talks to the
Name
innkeeper.
one guy you know that drinks blood and is cool.
Maybe he's a dampier.
And that's what I thought. Unless he's like just making a statement or something.
Or he likes
I don't know.
blood, you know? Maybe there are weirdos who just drink blood.
Yeah, it could just be weird.
It does also seem a little odd that the shrine started getting desecrated around the time
That's
we
right.
left town, you know?
And they're desecrating it with Talos' symbol of all things. It could have been anything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, how long did it take for us to travel?
I just kind of extended it. It was supposed to take you 3 days, but I made it do 2 days instead.
Okay. Like, and they said that's been happening for the last couple of weeks. It doesn't line up exactly, but these strange symbols are definitely starting to make an appearance wherever we go, at least.
Well, it would line up with when Happy and I left to head towards Leyland for the first time. That
Yeah.
is
Correct.
pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah, because we were in Phandalin for quite a while doing odd things.
Yeah,
for
you were
them.
in there for 2 months, and then you eventually
Yeah.
completed the mission.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Happy's going to go and actually tidy up the shrine a little bit.
All right. People just watch you and just walk away.
Yeah, I just stare. I mean, yeah, like I said, I've never been in this area, so I don't really know what to do, I guess. I could actually, speaking of, one of us has a bag of holding, right? Am I right in saying that?
We used to.
Yeah.
No.
That big hole.
Oh, not anymore?
No, it's gone.
Jeez.
I
Okay.
forgot about
Because
I forgot to delete that shit.
I need a place to put down some things.
My bag of holding.
What kind of thing?
We all do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with the extra gold that we got, assuming, are you doing weight for gold?
Yeah, wait for gold in your inventory. Yeah, it already counts it for
Mhm.
you though.
Yeah.
I can
My
carry
total,
under.
I'm over my carrying capacity once
Yeah,
I.
because you have no strength.
I did not.
Might as well sell that bear trap of yours or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I need to
Try
get rid of it.
rid
this
of.
time. I got a hunting trap I can get rid of. I've got. That's like it, really,
Well,
in terms of
hunting trap
things
is
that.
heavy as heck.
Yeah, it's 25 pounds.
Yeah, so
Oh,
are you
dang.
gonna use it? That's the question.
Sell it.
What do I use it on? I guess
You
I
can
don't really
set
know.
it up for encounters, or you can set it up for. It just doesn't do that much damage.
I mean-
It's very little.
I mean,
It's like a
right now
5-foot, square.
we are trying to capture someone. Well, I'm guessing we're trying to capture
You
someone.
could use it, yeah, and it could.
So, like,
you
I could
hide
set it up
and Set
somewhere.
it up and hide it. Yeah, it could work.
I
Yeah.
hope he steps in that one spot.
Yeah, and it's a pretty big trap. You can step in like 2 spots and it'll be fine. I mean, I guess we need more information about where he goes. Like, I'd probably like signal over the bartender or something.
They
And ask,
they
like-
don't know where he goes. They don't follow him. They kind of leave him be.
How long has he been coming here?
About a week now? About 10 days?
Does he frequent any sort of spots? Places
No
he
idea,
likes to be?
honestly. He tends to cloak himself. Very well kept. Goggles, scarves, hats, coats. No idea.
Mm.
He doesn't like to show his face.
Interesting. Okay. Because we did hear from Barthen. Was it Barthen or one of his assistants? I don't remember. But
Barthen never. He doesn't know anything about it.
yeah, one of Barthen's assistants. He did say that there's frequent scratching on wood that has been heard throughout the town.
I've
Maybe
never heard any of that, though. Well, again, I
Hmm.
don't really leave my inn very often. I'm working here
Yeah.
7 days a week.
Of course, you're working very hard, sir. But scratching on wood. Well, that's really what intrigues me, because I don't really know why he would do that, I guess. Maybe is there something that he might want? I don't know.
I mean, it depends where he is, right? Like, if he's in one of these abandoned buildings, something's in there. It could just
Mhm.
be things moving around. If it's killing something, it could be, like sounds of a struggle.
Yeah.
There's lots of things it could
Eric
be. That's
Cockroach
why I was
Jerky, what
thinking.
the fuck?
Jeez. Yeah, hey, add it to the menu. I got a great idea for you. Great business proposition.
Alright, yeah, when he dies, just make sure you eat his body.
Oh yeah, if you guys
Yeah.
definitely have to recover my body, please.
Consider
I mean, I've been
humanoids,
working on
you're
my
gonna- They're gonna be cannibals at that point.
I'll be working on my I've been working on my legs, so you can definitely get some good drumsticks out of it. Anyway, I guess if tonight we just want to try and gather as much information as we can, and then the next night we can try and intercept him, the maybe vampire guy. We can try and intercept him, see what he knows. I can definitely use my trap for that, because I definitely, bare minimum, I'm either selling it or I'm leaving it.
You're gonna
I'm
put a
leaving it
trap
in this
right in
town.
front of the inn. That's terrible.
Oh yeah, it's got like
Someone's
a
gonna strap on it.
sign.
Just set
Well,
a
no,
bear
not-
trap in the city.
Hey, who put
Yeah.
this here? I'm gonna sell it.
Well, I'm not gonna like put it in like the middle of the road. Like I said, we gotta gather information. If he tends to enjoy going down alleyways and whatnot, we can also corral him. Like we can try and spook him in a certain direction and then catch him that way.
Yeah, written religiously, I can't tolerate undead. We'll have to kill him if we get him.
But he
Mhm.
may not be undead either, though. He just might like to eat
He might just like blood, man. Like,
You
you
just
don't know.
kill an innocent bystander. Oh fuck.
No, but he's definitely guilty of something. I know it. But that's my idea, at least.
We could
Try and-
always talk to him, or follow him, or
Well, I mean,
I think that's probably the first step, is even just talking to him, because we know he does speak. So he's intelligent, he's sentient, so I think we have to do more questions, or answers,
Yeah, we
just
can
ask him the questions.
we can do it the boring way, I guess. He like puts away his bear trap, all like, oh.
Like, that's fine, but if the answers to the questions are vampire, we're gonna kill him.
Of course.
I'm fine with that.
I can't. Yeah, I've never killed a vampire.
My
before. I think it'd
ex,
be fun.
this is bad.
Yeah. I guess we've got pretty much all the information we can. I guess now we just need to plan.
We could find out if there's a reward for any of this.
Do you think he's got you think he's got a bounty?
I don't know if he does, but maybe the thugs do or something too, right?
Mm-hmm. Right, because I mean, if there's a shrine in the middle of the town, then at least some people are gonna care about it, or at least the god that they worship. Hmm.
Yeah, I was wondering why my lucky toe wasn't working here. The shrines.
Hmm.
I have a,
Yeah.
I have a little necklace with a halfling's toe on it.
Why?
They're lucky.
Oh, I
Opposite,
see.
you know?
No, I understand. You've been very lucky so far.
Not lately. So that's why I've had to get the shrine fixed up.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand. Yeah, I say we just maybe talk around the town a bit more, see if there's some people that are
Yeah.
willing to compensate us for the shrine being avenged, if not rebuilt.
It's the shrine's not destroyed. It's just vandalized.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a bunch of stones. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Well,
Is there anyone in this
Yeah.
town that would know about the lightning symbols? How common is that knowledge?
Don't think anyone here did.
No, we tried to investigate that a couple times, but the person who ran the Shrine of Luck is gone.
Luck ran
Okay.
He's the only one that would have known.
I say at this point, if God,
Well, I don't think that. I think we know what the lightning symbols are, and we know what god they represent. The trident is still up in the air, and how the two might be connected is also still up in the air. Right? We know that they are connected. We've seen them more or less on together twice, but yeah, I think we should definitely try to figure out who vandalized the shrine and what this possible vampire is doing. But we might not get a reward for it.
Yeah.
Down this path.
I mean, it sounds kind of fun, so I'm probably gonna do it either way, even if we aren't getting paid for it. I mean, we did just get paid, so I'm not hurting for anything.
What if we like refurbished the shrine, made it look nice again, and then hang out in the inn? We can keep an eye on the shrine, and when the guy comes into the inn,
Yeah, that's
maybe cleaning the shrine will bring the people back out to vandalize.
Make it like appetizing, Like, ooh, look at this nice
It's
shrine.
flashy. That's what I was actually thinking. I was thinking about hiding up on the hill here or whatever. This
Mhm.
town green is overlooking it.
I think I'll probably end up staying in the inn. For the possible vampire guy to show. We got his name. What was his name again? The bartender sent his name.
I'll give you here. Argus Skeel.
Argus Skeel. Okay. This Argus Skeel character, I'll definitely. My charisma is pretty high when it comes to these things. If we need to do a bit of persuasion or maybe just small talk, I should be pretty good at getting information out of him at least.
Sounds like a plan.
Does someone want to help me with that?
I think
Right.
Zazie will hang out in the inn as well.
There are other locations you guys can browse around and see if you get some information or insight. Of course, since you obviously know of this other individual, but you did see obviously some vandalism as well. So there could be multiple things happening here.
Yeah. I mean, like, this is mostly a plan for nightfall, unless a couple people are going to be refurbishing the shrine like right now, and then the rest can like meander.
It's up to you. I don't know.
Yeah, were you guys wanting to start the shrine now?
Yeah.
I think it's still early in the afternoon.
Correct.
Yeah, what time is it?
It's about 3 o'clock.
Okay, yeah, we got plenty of time then. Me.
And possible hideouts could be the Transcender Manor or maybe the Sleeping Giant. Or
Yeah, I
a few
do
other
want to
empty
do a
halls
bit of
too.
investigation. Me and Zazie, since we're gonna be the ones in the inn by night, we can walk around while the rest of the people are gonna be doing the shrine thing. If anyone else,
Did you want to get a room here in the inn? It's a silver piece a night.
do we have anywhere else? Do we have any other options? I guess.
I was going to sleep outside tonight just watching the shrine, but the Stonehill Inn's really the only place we stay.
It's a small town. It's like kind of one of those towns you come across like when you drive past. You know, they have like a
Yeah.
mom and pop shop. You know, kind of really basic.
Yeah, not very many bells and whistles. I get it. Sure. I guess I'll actually. It's not in character for me to sleep in an inn. Not very. He's not a city guy or a town guy. I might just like find a comfortable tree, like
The end roof.
maybe on the roof. Actually, the roof is not a bad idea. Yeah, I'll I can scrounge for like maybe some straw and stuff and make a little nest on top of the inn.
I wouldn't do it
I think
right
that's
now.
not right now, but like but I think eventually I will do that.
There's plenty of trees to go. There's an apple orchard if you want to go sleep there. Or if you want to be nearby, you can obviously sleep to a near tree.
Yeah, I would want to be nearby.
So the
I
nearest
can go
tree
like
is like kind of like here. Or
here.
here. That's a bush, if anything.
Oh, this is a bush? There's a tree here?
Oh, sorry, these are trees. My apologies. You're right. That's a tree.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll cuz the stuff over here seems a bit
Sus.
foreboding, so I don't want to go there. I think yeah, this is good. Right next to the woodworker. That's where I'll sleep, but I'm not there right now, of course. But yeah.
We could
Yeah.
go
ahead.
find Tibble Wester, the mayor's brother, right? He's here now. He's here.
Yeah, we rescued him from the lumber camp, so he might be a little willing to give some information too.
Mhm.
I figure he at least leaves the house, so he might actually know something, unlike the mayor.
He goes outside, touches grass. Yeah, if you guys want to follow that lead, I'll yeah, like I said, there's not much I know about this place, so I'll probably just end up wandering. Like I kind of want to check out, go over here towards this manor and the sleeping giant. See if I can glean any information off of that while everyone else is going around.
So just before you do go, the manor was quite the multi-level thing down below. There's a hidden cave over here in the bank that we got in through it.
It's like a
can you-
dungeon. It's 3 levels.
Yeah, we cleared it out. It was retired pirates. And
And I just want to see if anyone, if there's traces of people setting up shop, like campfires that have been put out, things of that nature. Just try and get some information.
Zazie will go with you to make sure nobody is by themselves.
Sure. I'll start like maybe around here.
Okay.
Actually, you know, of course, I'll finish my food, say my thanks. I'll just head out.
We'll have 2 parties here. Ren, what do you want to do?
Probably just tagging along, just like a tourist, just looking around.
So
But you can't take pictures.
what
They
do you
haven't
wanna take
invented that
with
yet.
Zazie and Ba, or do you want to go with Mercy and Happy?
Mercy and Happy.
Alright. We'll start with obviously Mercy, Happy, and Rin as you guys begin to head towards the location of Harbin Wester's home currently. Home, it looks like nobody seems to be at home at the moment.
excellent. Is there anyone around?
Nope. You're knocking the door. Hello?
Yeah, well,
Sure.
On the back. Nothing.
and I
Mm.
lock.
Sure.
That's the first time we've picked a lock. Well, since I've been here, it's the first time we picked a lock.
Pixel locks through, obviously. So you unlock it. So you open the door and you
gonna-
see this place is hella messy. Harbin Wester has not cleaned his place in over a month. It's trashed
Gonna-
everywhere.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
Okay.
Like,
Then I'm gonna sneak. I don't know about you guys.
Mercy might stay outside. He's loud with that armor.
I just clean. Like, man, I wonder where that sound's coming from. You can't see anything, but you just hear like pots and pans being banged together, pretty much.
Alright, you begin begin to see, obviously, a one-story house as you begin to look around. It is pretty ransacked. This guy does not have any maids or anybody. It's pretty much covered with leftover food, plates. This guy doesn't have a wife. Kitchen's pretty messy. His bedroom, I wouldn't even open that. As you can smell a rancid smell. It smells like
Rancid?
sour milk.
I'm going to open it. Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't him rotting in his bedroom there.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, that would be
I'll
bad.
walk you. Alright, you open a window.
Okay. So there's nothing really of any interest in here, nothing to show.
Nothing really.
Okay. Great. I'll lock the door on my way out.
Alright, you locked
Yep.
him inside there. Hey, hey!
All right, you're the mayor now.
Quick, Mercy, let's go. I got rid of one.
He just like fucking Misty sips out. Alright, you guys can. Do you want to head anywhere else? Do you go to the town master's hall, maybe? Because that's where he
Yeah.
works. He doesn't actually. He goes to his house at night.
Okay, we always
Yeah.
just bugged him there, I guess. Yeah, we'll head up to the town hall then.
Alright. You don't see any job postings. You see just errands and stuff like that. Very low income, 5 gold, 10 gold itself. As you do see the stone building, a wooden roof, a bell tower on the back. As you see the empty job board in front, obviously you see Harbin Wessler, the town master, a really wealthy banker. As he sees you, he's like, "Oh!" He opens the door as you finally see him for the first time. Big beard, very scraggly hair. It's like a grayish, brownish beard, as he's got big, goofy glasses on. Happy, right, and Mercy. Oh, come in. As you can tell, he's
Thank you.
completely different. He's well-spoken and very polite now. It looks like he's kind of gotten the courage over the last couple weeks, and kind of his brother probably snapped him into shape.
It's been a while since we've seen you. We wanted to. We've just came back into town on an errand and wanted to ask you about some things we've heard.
Sure,
since
have
you've
a
been...
seat. Can I get you anything to drink?
Oh, I'm
remember
good,
his
thank you.
room.
I use my own glass.
Yeah.
He pours you some whiskey.
I'm gonna say I want a glass of blood and do an insight check.
Blood? Oh,
Uh,
don't have any of that, but I'm pretty sure you could get it at the butcher.
Nah, never mind. Just
Who is
Maybe
this
just-
fella, anyways? I've never saw this one before. What happened to that one with the big helmet and the red glowing eyes? As he
Yeah, he's
called,
off.
he's called himself Spaceballs or something like that.
Yes, he left on his own.
Such a waste of talent.
We're not sure if this is an upgrade or not, and I kind of nod my head to Ren.
Jeez, I'm glad I'm not there.
Alright, nice. Well, what can I help you with?
Well, we've
Go ahead.
we heard some rumors around town of these like strange noises at night coming from one of the abandoned buildings, and someone going to the inn and asking for blood every night.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that one, but I've heard some other things. I've heard about, well, the weather's drastically different around here. Fierce winds coming out of nowhere, damaging buildings. I've had even 3 people struck by lightning.
Lightning again?
Again? What do you mean?
Well, we've seen these lightning symbols and around, and when we were out in the woods before, we ran across these druids, used a lot of lightning-based magic and things like that. So
Thunderboar.
That's strange. Maybe connected. I thought it was just weird weather we were having.
And who's been ransacking the shrine?
I have no idea. I've had my guards to do a double watch, but they haven't found the culprit yet. Seems like this might happen upon the night or such. Not too sure. But I have also gotten news of a few people missing in the last couple of 10 days. Supposedly, I'm not sure what to say, but people who have been missing are travelers and visitors to Phandalin, but have no ties to Phandalin itself. They're not locals. They just come and go. It's impossible simply to leave the town. I don't understand what's going on around here. As soon as we got rid of the dragon, weeks later, something else happens. This place is cursed. My brother decided to leave as soon as this happening. He was done with it. He headed towards Neverwinter.
Yeah, realizing that he described pretty much our group with people who just travel in and out, Rin's gonna start like rubbing his neck. Like, no ties to town, huh?
I actually love it here.
yeah,
That's all I got for you. I don't really have much to go off by.
Appreciate everything you have to offer.
I have a quick above the table question.
Sure.
When we first got to Leyland, there were some kids missing. Were those kids that were missing the ones that we rounded up, or different kids?
No, those are the kids you rounded up.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, cool. Never mind.
They have been having some sightings of visitors and travelers missing.
Yeah.
None of the locals have been touched.
And would they all be staying at the inn?
They have no idea. They're just gone missing. Either they came from a shop or they would meet for maybe potentially a business deal, and then they never showed up to the business. They assumed they just left.
Okay.
But they never, kind of their key was left on the table, or potentially something else was left here. It's strange, there's like there's been sightings of people missing with no clue of where and when and why, in a sense.
Well, the vampires trying to...
Vampires? What are you talking about?
Well, someone's coming in to the inn asking for blood. People are going missing. I feel like it's not hard to put two and two together there, right?
Have you ever fought a vampire? You can tell he's getting scared now as he's getting almost into that shutdown mode again, as he once was.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it.
Don't forget to mention
Sure,
the werewolves scratching at the door.
That's what I was going to say. It may not.
I'm gonna have to close earlier. I don't want to deal with any of these bloodsuckers.
Seen a couple wyverns flying on the way here.
What? As he's like, oh, you gotta go out. You gotta go. No, you gotta go. As he's like pushing you out quickly. I'm sorry. I'm gonna lock the doors. As he's back to his old ways.
Well, I guess we'll see him again in another 2 months.
All right. Well, end our session here as you guys continue onwards. As Zasti and Ba will continue until next week. You guys investigating, obviously, perimeter on that side and seeing what is going on. So we'll continue our adventure of Dragonfire, Icefire Speak, which is not even Icefire Speak anymore. We're done with that. But it's the campaign name, anyways. As we continue this journey. As a reminder on payment, if you haven't paid the session, as I will